Looks pretty alright, I guess. Maybe. How about a little bit? How about a little bit more? 90%. Now there's a curve. I don't want the curve. I don't respect the curve. How's that? Okay. Alright, I think that's as good as I'm gonna get it right now. What's my button? What button do I press in order to get this this going? Hello? You can't even see anything. There it is. You've also got audio. Welcome in, everybody. It is yet again a stream. It's yet again a stream. I think we're on stream number 347. If we're going by VODs, I think it's actually like 349 because my beautiful wife at the very beginning was like, yeah, let me give you like my geographical location and enough information to approximate my exact position on the earth. But it's like it's effectively 349, 347, something like that, somewhere in there. We're playing more Yakuza Like a Dragon, as you can see by the title and the game category and the fact that it's on your screen. There's also a fourth party member that is here that was not there before the last time that you checked in. If you were definitely watching last time, don't worry about her, okay? Don't even look at her. She's not looking at you. Don't concern yourself with her at all. All you have to do is just listen to my insanely good commentary and yeah, just fucking sit there and take in dopamine, okay? This part of Japan's getting attacked or something, and we gotta go in there. We gotta stop it from happening. So let's do it. I did a lot of grinding. Chat. I'm not happy that I did as much grinding as I did.
This little guy.
Was not pleased with it.
Like pirate treasure.
This is how I got this party member that we're not going to talk about. I ran into a situation where I was just not able to progress at all unless I did grinding. The game is expecting you. Oh my god, you can't say that. Like the good grinding or bad? No, the bad grinding. Not like the sexy times grinding. Like the bad grinding. Like I'm playing the game and I'm watching numbers go up, but not in like a fun way. It was like a business management simulation, and you move things around. You move stats up and down, and then the money amount gets bigger. And I did that for like 3 hours. Like cumulatively 3 hours, and I earned so much money that I didn't have to worry about buying anything or buying any items ever again. I did not like it. I did not enjoy it. It was not a good time. Yeah, no way Bleach Japan could mobilize this many people with their usual tactics. Crazy to see this many Yakuza in one place though. And they're all heading for Gomi Jewel. I don't think we could stop this if we tried. Exactly. When we're done here, the gray zones will be a barren wasteland. What were you hoping to accomplish by coming here? Not much. Shouldn't Oka Sawara be here to see this? Yeah, exactly. It is emotional damage. He's our director, so he's leading the march. And pretty soon, he's gonna shine the spotlight on the city's little counterfeiting problem. Thanks to us, the day that the Great Wall of Muscle finally collapses is here. I mean, I understood that I needed to do grinding. Like, I knew that the game wasn't gonna actually let me get away with just doing, like, basic fights all the way through. Most JRPGs expect you to do at least a little bit of side questing, and as Yakuza is known as a game that you're supposed to want to do side questing in, people rightly would think that I'm insane for brute forcing the main story like I have been. I get it. Like I get it. I'm not dumb, right? I know that it is a crisis of my own making for me to have to stare at frickin' a frickin' GIF or GIF, however you say it. I think the person that made GIF says that it's supposed to be GIF, so you know, who am I to say that's not pronounced right? The JRPGs are bad about it. They certainly can be, yeah. And the Yakuza games have great side quests. I'm not doing them because I think that they're bad or know that they're bad. I know that they're good. I just wanted to do the main story. Like, they hit you with a crazy hook right from the start. It's not really spoilers. The game has been out for 5 years, so on and so forth. Where it's like your dad, your adopted dad, who you had a good relationship and went to jail for, shoots you, and then that's the hook, and you want to find out why your adopted dad shot you, right? At least I would. And so I just want to find that out. I don't want to do any side quests. I don't want to build up the town. I don't want to do what is probably like a town restoration minigame. In this specific video game, all I care about is understanding why my adopted dad shot me. And pretend like that was okay. Jif, PB. Oh, not peanut butter. No, not peanut butter. No. Like GIFs, like the little animated cartoon pictures. It was just a prank. It wasn't just a prank. He was like, "I'm sorry, Kasuga," and then he owned him. He like alpha streked him with the tip of a bullet. Dad left for milk one day and then came back and shot me. Yeah, except I went to him and I was like, "Hey, why didn't you meet me outside the prison?" And then he shot me in the sternum, I think, which is like where the chest is. Isn't like the sternum like the big bone that like connects your ribs together in the front? I don't know. I don't understand geology. It's not really my dig. It's not really my like area of expertise. Know what I'm saying? We'll never bow down to you, Chief. You're nothing but damn thugs. What a ballsy bunch of jokesters. It won't be very funny, though, when I'm through with you. Consider it my greeting for the E-Gene 3. But we grinded. We grinded, dude. I have all the money that you could possibly want or need. I have basically, like, I'm invincible. I'm completely unkillable, essentially unkillable, effectively unkillable. Wow. Wow. That was insane. That was crazy good. That was a crazy good attack. I was not expecting that for some reason. These guys are bad. I gave them all great equipment. They all have they all now take like 75% less damage than they were before. Which is, you know, fucking sick as hell. Yeah, hit him. Yeah, frick him up, dude. Frick him up, dude. Yeah, before this whole like upgrading spree went down, it was like it just, I took so much damage. It was crazy. I'm doing so much damage now. I have like unlimited MP and unlimited HP and all my items. It should now be a cakewalk. This guy has no idea. No idea what was gonna go down today, dude. Made baseless accusations against Adachi. Dad left from yeah, between the boobs. Sternum is in the center of the chest. Where the hell is the chest? Senbei chop. Hit him with the cracker. Yeah, then kick him. Kick him when he's down. I'll direct your eyeballs to the top of the chat screen. There's a poll there. In the poll, you're gonna find a Twitter/X, even though I'm just gonna call it Twitter forever until Musk-chan gets bored of it. That just indicates to me, what do you want to see next? Because we have a week, maybe like a week and like a Monday before this is over. I have a feeling like it's gonna ramp up pretty soon. But you have a few different choices. You've got Hollow Body, which is basically like Silent Hill 2, but it takes place in Britain or United Kingdom or however. Brady, what do we call it? Welcome in, Dutchy. The Shadows of Doubt is a great game. It is a great game. If that's the one that you want, definitely vote for it. I am not influencing the vote by saying this, even though that seems like it's what I'm going to be doing here. But Shadows of Doubt is not winning. So if you want it to win, you need to give it support like now. Because it ain't doing so good. It's not doing so hot right now. So Hollow Body is basically Freddy Simulator. Yeah, it's like Unspeakable Horrors. The premise of Hollow Body is that you're like a bounty hunter or something, or like an information broker or something, and your sister, who is also in the same business as you, goes to some completely cordoned off, like post-apocalyptic section of the United Kingdom that nobody goes to no mores, because it's full of like indescribable horrors of every imagining. And you find you something hits your car, your flying car, and you go crashing down. And then the part of it is like finding your sister and then escaping. It looks genuinely cool. It's perfectly modeled after that whole PS1 era. Welcome in, Cliff. Good to see you, buddy. It's modeled after that OG era of like your Ring of Roses, if I remember the name of that correctly. Your Haunting Grounds, your Resident Evil 2s, your Silent Hill 4s, that whole thing. Lurk also is Bleach band guys suck. Nice job beating them up. Thank you, Virtue. I appreciate it. I'm sure that when I'm teabagging in the next group of them, I'm going to scream your name into their ears to make sure that they know who's boss, right? Let me tell you, they're not gonna enjoy. They're not going to enjoy. Welcome, Ruffles. Good to see you. The protest is probably busting in by now. If not, it's only a matter of time. For those of you that have come in, you're going to see a party member that is not shown on screen, okay, right now. But I do have another party member. I did play a little bit technically off stream, okay? I don't do it often. In this case, I did an executive decision to do it so that I would have like unlimited money to buy like an infinite amount of like health items and MP items, and to not worry about equipment ever again. Did I enjoy it? No. Do I regret doing it? Very slightly, but it's offset by the fact that I never have to worry ever again about losing, because I should never die. I have like 900,000 HP worth of items now, and like 600,000 MP worth of items. Oh, you're talking about the PS5 controller? I need to get one of those. I don't know what I was talking about. No, not that. We were talking about the games that are in the next game poll. So typically what I do... No, you stink. Welcome in, X-Ray Specs. Thank you for donating to the Zoomer stream. The Zoomer stream challenge. Welcome in, Little Miss Glitch. Good to see you. Everybody shout themselves out. But in the poll, there's Fields of Mystria, right? Everybody knows what Fields of Mystria is. It's like late 80s, early 90s anime, pixel-inspired Stardew Valley. I know that's a gross oversimplification, but that's the idea. Hollow Body, which is like a Silent Hill 2 / Haunting Grounds / Resident Evil 2 from the PS1 era type game that takes place in apocalyptic future science fiction Britain with it's like a horror game. We got some Black Mesa, which is a remastering of the Half-Life 1 that like an indie team did, and then it was officially sanctioned and approved by Valve themselves as being super good. And then there's Shadows of Doubt, which is like a voxel graphic, like science fiction it's sort of science fiction, I think. It's like a stealth detective game. They're all great choices, and I don't envy anyone that has to like decide between 4 of them. Bleach Japan really is crawling all over the place. We're gonna get thrashed. It's so cute. What's next game? I saw Black Mesa was on the list. It is on the list, and I'll tell you, I'll give you like little hints here and there about how the various games are doing. Black Mesa is doing okay. Because I just enjoy playing with the democratic process as if it was like my personal plaything, right? Fields of Mystria is currently winning, but there's still 6 days left. Bleach Japan is crawling all over the place. I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to send it. Nothing much, just finally getting home from a long day. Mooning! I love you, Franny. Fuck you, Franny. He's the best streamer next to Stoic. Fuck you, but Wolfers is superior. Wolfers is the best. Dude, I don't know what I would do with my mornings if Wolfers wasn't streaming. I'd have to actually, like, pay attention to my work. And that's horrible. I don't want that for me. You don't want that for me either. Little Miss Glitch is the coolest streamer. Little Miss Glitch has one of the most insanely nice looking well-adjusted streamer setups that I've seen in a long time. If you saw the absolute jankification of my normal streaming setup, both at my in-laws and at my personal place, like I have 3 different monitors that are all from like different eras, that are all different sizes, that I've had to try to make like equally eye level with all sorts of like random BS that I have lying around, like coasters and planks of wood and shit. I've got like a little light that's supposed to like, you know, light up my face so it's easier for like the tracking to work properly. That's like a little like desk light that you're supposed to use for like looking inside computers and stuff. And I have like coffee filters like wrapped over it because it's too harshly bright without it. It's wild, dog. It's wild. If it could be like rigged, like what is the term? Like jury rigged together with like bits and pieces of scrap in order to approximate like professional equipment, I've done it. I've done it, man. It's all down like that. Wow. Wow. Oh man. Only if what's her face had like actual an actual attack that does AoE. That would be freaking sick, wouldn't it? That'd be awesome, dude. I would love that. I would love that if my mage character had like an AoE that they could use to freely clear dudes. That'd be really nice. I don't even need a rest anymore. I just have like infinite amounts of everything that I could want. Oh yeah, not Nanba. I forget what. Damn, that did a lot of damage to me, dude. Yeah, it seems like getting like sliced with the ruler would hurt just as much as that looks. Wow, we're getting so much XP. Sick. I love being a distraction. Their setup is freaking awesome. It is. Wouldn't have been nice to do if it wasn't a help for Jostle and Tony TM. Still. Just the fact that you bothered is big. Not everyone would bother.
Who gave you permission to start the party without me, you little shits?
Who is this?
Asshole! Quit swinging that thing around!
I thought I was a goner.
Kasuga, that's an Omi Alliance lieutenant. Lieutenant?
Go.
Reiji Ishioda. Don't you remember him? Don't think so. Really? He was at that officers' meeting in Kamurocho. The place where you were shot.
Oh my god, was he? Not that far, but different era monitors.
I've seen that main
LNG, this pizza.
I know you.
I had some freaking
You're the guy the acting
K-Bassa earlier in Kraft mac and cheese and some brock, which is shorthand for broccoli.
Why are you here?
And that was pretty good. I enjoyed that.
You better grab some tissues before I tell.
Then the night before, I had loaded potato fries with cheese and scallions and jalapenos and
No, you dumbass.
and bacon bits. That was pretty good.
Time to go balls to the wall.
Got some peppermint mocha creamer coffee right next to me. Chat, everybody's allowed to take a sip. Or, you know, I could just like baby bird it into your mouths, I suppose. Some of you, statistically, at least one person in chat would be down for that. Who is it? Show yourself.
Listen, guys. One smack of that
Go
wrecking
on.
ball and you're done.
Speaking of dinner, I'm gonna make something. Can you make? Is that you knocking on my door?
We still have to watch out for his little arm.
You have got to be kidding me. Thank you, Little Miss Glitch, for the random act of extreme generosity. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. If you want me to play Fortnite with you, I absolutely will. I can't guarantee you that I'm gonna play it long term, but I will do it at least once. I can promise you that. And I would have suggested that to you, by the way, even if you did not like monetarily compensate me. I appreciate you. You don't have to. I mean, it would be good for me.
Thank you for
right?
the subscription.
When was the last time that I played it? Like the last time that I played Fortnite, to be honest with you, was like 8 years ago.
Good hunter. Thank you for the
I'll
subscription.
the Giga Swing, heavily damaged, lower the. Okay, that's just a bigger version of it. Best X Lap. Is this gonna get rid of my money?
Thank you for the subscription.
158, 241. Does that actually use my money to do that? Okay, I can't do that. I can do that, apparently. Shield Blast. Heavily damage an enemy. The last time that I played Fortnite, I was playing with my boss while I was at GameStop, and I played 2 rounds of it. And I won the second time that I played it. Thank you for the hype train, by the way. I appreciate you so much. The only reason that I won was because I sat in a bush for, I kid you not, 3/4 of the entire round. I just sat in a bush. I didn't build. I killed maybe like 1 person that wasn't paying attention. They just hit the bush until the end, and then managed to pick off the last person that wasn't paying attention. Overs is fun to play with. I play no build. I think that's what I would prefer, because I've seen like the normal build mode, and I'm gonna be honest with you, the idea of seeing people like slap down like 50,000 random walls and floors and stuff like that, it just looks psychotic to me. I could damn, dude, 1100 damage. I could barely parse what's happening, like, with all the other mechanics that are involved.
You sure you can beat me?
Come on now. You wanna go?
You're gonna get stumped.
I know it's a good game though. Like there is a reason that like 80 billion people play it and continue to play it, and I'm assuming it's not just because of Ariana Grande occasionally doing concerts in it. Dude, that is a psychotic amount of damage that he's doing.
Sorry now.
Crazy town, dude. Crazy. Just keep rolling, kicking him, dude.
Don't get caught. I got this.
The wrecking ball crane, no!
You're gonna be in a whirl.
Wow. That's wow, how scary. No, I just like playing it, no artist needed. 30,000 big ones added to the pile.
I feel the stats going up.
Nice. Oh, my bones, dude.
You. Why can't you just stay in one fucking place?
Oh. Listen to that controller vibrate, chat.
Oh, what the hell? That thing still works?
Yeah, he hit it with an aluminum bat.
Piece of shit.
Why did it break?
Maybe I'll just give it some more juice.
It's not like a hot rod, right? It's a piece of construction equipment. Are you stupid? Just hop onto it like Mario. It can't be that hard, you know?
My condolences to the recently squished. It's
Plus
kind of
one.
a damn shame to have to flatten that woman, though. She was just my type.
Why are you so gross?
Huh? This damn thing's stuck.
Is Kasuga holding it? Oh no. Wow.
That was a close one. Let's get the hell
Congratulations
out of here.
everyone on getting the hype train emotes.
Why do you always
It's
attract
absolutely
weirdos?
deserved. I love every one of you as if you were individually all of my children.
Hey! What's happening over there?
And you know what? It's possible that you are my children.
Let's find out.
It's possible. You know? It just don't try to think about the implications too much. Wow, those are like actually good emotes. I'm surprised. And we hit our sub goal. That's pretty freaking sick. Very helpful. Every single dollar, as you know, goes back into feeding the channel. It always goes towards some improvement. Technical, hardware, software. He's not the only one. He's got three.
Yeah.
Three? Yeah, you've got Ishioda, the guy we just saw. New reaction image unlocked. He's always been kind of unpredictable. Controller has disconnected. Either reconnect your controller or connect a different controller. I feel like it can't be low on batteries. Where it is, even in Kansai, he was pretty reckless, and higher ups had a tough time keeping him in line. I could see that. Ara, welcome in. Ishmik, good to see you. How are you doing today? Loose cannon or not, he's actually pretty on his game. When the Omi Alliance moved to Kamurocho, Ishioda was the guy on the front lines. Got it, and the two other lieutenants, you know one of them pretty well, Joe Sawashiro. I just want to talk to my dad. I just want to talk to my dad. Sawashiro's been Arakawa's right-hand man for a long time, so he was an easy pick for lieutenant. And the third guy is named Tendo. Like Nintendo? Coincidence? What's his deal? Just that he's actually a former boxer. I'd guess heavyweight, considering that he's built like a bull. That guy's legitimately scary looking. Why would a boxer give it up to become a Yakuza? No idea. Not like anyone's Yakuza from birth. Anyway, where is that Tendo is Arakawa's favorite among the Kansai crew? Huh, Ishioda, Sawashiro, and Tendo? And those three are the captain's lieutenants, and every one of them's bad news. I bet Arakawa-san's the only one who can keep them in line. Who is this? It's Jungi Han. I've been watching you from higher vantage point. Finding a wrecking ball was impressive. So you're gonna creep us on now, or what? Oh yeah, I'm sorry you were not going to help us. Zao from the New Mong seemed to think you were. We're only doing it for Namba, not you guys. But there's a massive crew of Omi blocking the way and know where we're getting through there. We'll see your earlier fight have come to a decision. What do you mean by that? We would like to present you with a gift. It's something very precious, in fact. I don't get it. What are you gonna give me? We would like your assistance, even if it comes at great cost to us. We hope this conveys our sincerity. Though I wouldn't say it has any real cash value. You're just talking in circles at this point, dude. I'd like you to head to the Yakiniku restaurant called Emioni's Vow as quickly as you can. I'll let the employees know that you're coming. Look, can you tell me what you're on about first? Iamoni means mother in Korean. Goodbye. I don't get it. That freaking guy. What'd he say? He says he wants to give us a gift. It's a shame that the hot ones always seem to snap. I just wish he wouldn't wrap everything he wants to tell us in a goddamn riddle. A Yakiniku restaurant named Iomi's Vow, huh? Guess we'll have to go check it out. I guess we shall. Menu. Auto recovery. Not needed. I'm already replenished. To the restaurant next door. You know what? Frick your sign. You know what? Unfrick your suit. Shit. I didn't do it. God bless. They put a lot of work into these little spaces.
Hey, we actually ain't here for a meal.
Although you looking like a snack, lady.
Huh?
Looking like a snack. That's what you look like. Look at all that cake she's back there. I can't talk like that. That's not the type of person I'm trying to be. I'm better than that. Could she pop her teeth out and rock your world? Probably. Would my character be down for that? I don't know. I can't speak for them. This way. What the Sigma? Do not tell a soul what you're about to see in here. Is that clear? This passage to Goma Jules Underground Residential District. We had a passage like this, why didn't you tell us sooner? But no, he'd wait after we fought a crane. This passage is a secret we have guarded with our lives. I mean, sure, but still, if anyone found out about this passage, it would reveal a fatal weakness for the Gomi Jewel. I hope you understand the significance of our sharing it with you. That means why Jungi Han called it a gift, I guess. Do you understand the weight now? Yeah, I'll make sure nobody finds out. I could hardly believe my ears when the call came in. It's behind this door. The secret of life. The secret Krabby Patty formula. If Jungi Han is giving you this, he must have great faith in your skills. Faith, huh? All we know is this road goes straight to hell. Well, I think it was a nice gesture. Notice how the fourth party member is never in these scenes? It's almost like it was, she was just kind of like shoehorned into it. I guess we gotta get pumped to go through here to save the Gumi Jewel. Then Zhao's gotta come through and spare Nanba. Man, what a heck of a day at the office. Well done, Kasuga-san, but I'm afraid time is of the essence. Why? Is it pretty bad? The barricade just fell. The Omi Alliance has begun their evasion of the Gomi Jewel.
Yo.
Thank you for lurking, Glitch. I appreciate it. Have a good one. Let me know if I could do anything. At any time for you whatsoever. At all. No restrictions. No restrictions at all. If it's something that I'm capable of doing, I'll do it. What happens if she does? That would be up to Ogikibo. I can't say for sure. Never saw you this tense. Guess it's pretty serious. I think he's cuter this way. Don't tease him after he stresses out us with the super secret passage. We're glad you did that. Are you? Just beware. I considered all the risks of doing so beforehand. If you betray us and try to run, you will all die by my hand. Oh no. Is this... This isn't part 2 of the underground... Okay, I was gonna say, it better not be part 2 of that underground dungeon area. That would have sucked.
Yes, sir, I see.
How is she supposed to
Well, if that's
walk
what
in
you really
heels
want.
on this floor? Are you kidding?
Then
Did they
we'll
not think about
comply.
this?
I know you don't have too many options right now.
It's a wireframe floor. Why would you walk on heels on this?
What did Ogikubo say?
Kasuga, will you lend us a hand? We only have about
She'd
2
be breaking her
minutes before
ankles
the
every
Omi
2
arrive.
seconds.
That's
Am I the
not
only
enough
one that
time
thinks
to
about
burn
shit
all the
like
evidence
this?
Counterfeiting.
Wait, you're going to burn it all?
Yes, Ogikubo ordered us to pull the plug. There will be no more fake currency made in Ijincho. None of us realized
my
how
God.
serious the Omi Alliance was about destroying the Great Wall.
Oh my god.
That failure is on us. Shutting it down won't be enough. That would allow evidence of Ogikubo's involvement to survive.
Oh my
We need
god.
to burn it all. That's my decision. Jungi-han, see that a healthy fire gets started.
I knew that edge eventually
That will
this
burn
was
down
gonna
our
happen.
entire surveillance system, as well as our home, the only safe haven for us in this world. Everyone living here depends on it.
I know. I'm aware of the consequences.
How are you gonna burn
Then please forgive
a
me for
concrete
questioning.
structure? I think that the only time that concrete burns is in RimWorld.
히바리오 모조리 다 가져와. 시간 없어.
Were they just standing there? Well, the instant transmission out.
You're really going to burn it all down to save Ogikubo? Even if it costs you everything?
I forget who Ogikubo is.
Ogikubo was the only one who ever gave a shit about us. He carved us out a home. It wasn't perfect, but we owe him so much. I'm doing
True and
this
base.
to pay back our debt to him. I wouldn't even call it a true sacrifice.
Most people would call it arson. You want us to help you?
I'm sorry, are you a cop?
Not with the burning. I just need you to stall the Omi Alliance. Keep them here, at this spot. It won't be for long. We just need enough time to
Yeah, then we're gonna
confound
trap them all inside
I don't know.
and have a bleached Japan flambe.
Please, we need you.
Oh, she's dude. Oh, dude.
성우이, please don't.
That's she did the super bow.
Enough already. Stand up straight.
She did the super bow. That's basically a cheat code.
To be honest, I
I
never
like really
liked
need
you.
your help,
And I
dude.
hope you realize we don't owe Ogikubo shit.
We're gonna help you, but
But
not because we want
A
to,
woman
because
as
it's like the
proud as
right
her
thing to
doesn't
do
bow
by our
without a
friend.
hell of a good reason.
This is like the heart of the cards, okay?
She's
Like I
finally
don't want
speaking
to,
from
I don't
the
want to
heart.
freaking do it,
This
but
is
like
as real as it gets.
if we don't
Do you
freaking get
understand?
Yuki some help,
I do
he's gonna
now.
get trapped in the Millennium
Sorry.
Puzzle
I'm
forever,
kind of dense when it comes to women. Not me. I'm good in that area.
and then he's gonna be
In case
stuck in there, and then
anybody was wondering.
So you'll help. You'll stall them?
Yep, we're doing this.
I mean, you did the super bow.
Asaka-san,
Yeah?
It'd be wild if we didn't.
thank you.
How are you walking on Wireframe 4? I don't get that. Is that possible? Explain yourself now. Here goes. I don't think there's anything in my item box. Yeah, there's nothing in my item box. Why do they even have an item box? I'm already ready. 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 I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Boss, fight me. I'm gonna do the same 4 attacks anyway.
Here they are. Hey, I recognize.
Wait, you let them inside? Why did you leave them inside? Welcome in, Crucian. I hope you're having a great day. Why did you leave them inside? They're gonna burn the building down. Wasn't the plan to... Was the plan to...
You guys aren't dead?
To hold them off
Splattered
outside?
on a wrecking ball.
Nope. Lucky you. You get to fight us again.
What do you mean?
It's just
It's good to see you, Dark Stormy
crazy
Moon.
you're still alive.
Hi. Smashed it
Yeah.
14 raids again
Think
tonight,
about
all 4 in 2 hours. That's pretty
First, you
good.
were shot by Captain Arakawa.
I know there's no shortage of
Isn't that
raids in
right?
14. It's
None
been
of
about
your
1,000 years
business.
since I last played, but I know what you're
By all
saying to me.
accounts, you should be
I can
dead.
translate.
Doesn't make sense.
What do you mean by all accounts?
I heard Arakawa had his own men dispose of your body. The next time I see him, I should ask him why you're still alive. Well, why you were alive.
Yeah, can I ask you why my adopted dad shot me?
The printer's in there. They're trying to burn the evidence. Ishiro-san. Shit. No wonder there were hardly any Komijua guards. They were all busy barbecuing the place. Ichiban, move! What are you doing? We're about to lose all the evidence.
Nobody's getting past me. Sorry, but I made a promise to Songhui.
Want to pause
did
it for a
what?
second to fix my ad break timer? While also making sure that you're not hit with ads for like another 10 minutes. Don't you freaking point that at me, Dark Stormy Moon. You're gonna get spanking. I'm serious. I'm gonna put all my weight into it. Okay? You don't want that. I know that it might seem at first that is
This
what
is for
in
your
fact
sake,
you want,
too.
but it ain't.
You son
Okay? Just trust me on that. Furry raised this expansion. Cat lady, bee lady, bomb lady, bomb guy, sorry, and horse lady. Stop pointing it at me.
Don't get in my way.
Oh no, do I have to fight Nanba?
Fucking creepy kid.
You're gonna make me fight Nanba?
Give it up already.
I'm gonna beat his ass. Are you kidding me?
You're gonna get stomped. I'll show you.
Don't do this, Nanba. Don't do it, Nanba. Stop.
Right back at you.
You're
Oh my god. What do I want to do here? Oh my god, they brought out the base cannon for this. Nail scratch?
serious right now?
I have to take care of Nanba. He's basically a mage. He's the mage of the group. I have to do it. I gotta do it to him. We'll do a Giga Swing.
I'm not backing down.
Wow. Wow, paralysis prongs. Yeah. He's getting bullied a little bit. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna clean house with you. Thank God he's not doing any of his magic spells, man, because that would be. Are you shooting me with a gun?
Here we go.
That's allowed? What do you mean? Thank God I have about like 80 billion healing items. Just Giga Swing again. Just do it. Big swings, dude. Big swings. Big things, chat.
Sure you can beat me?
Why does he just use, like, special attack gun all the time? This might kill the other guy. I'm not sure. I think the AoE on this is really small. Okay, it wasn't small enough. Nanba's down. I use magic spell gun on target face. Healing vibrations, yeah. Oh wait, no, that was Saeko. You just keep that in your pocket, do you? Sparkling cannon on him, I guess.
You serious right now?
Hose him down. Oh my god. We have a first aid kit, right? Sayoko having to get revived like every other turn is not great for me, but it is a price I'm willing to pay. God, just so much damage. It's so gross. We'll do... This should kill this guy, right? Yeah. Oh my god. It does so much damage. It's almost like she's getting shot with a real gun. I could do without the music being so bassy, but it does grow on you after a bit. I forget when all music was more or less like bass boosted all the time. Why are you focusing on her so much, man? I think it was around the time that Transformers was out. Like the OG Transformers, I'm pretty sure. Just constant, never ending. What? Why are you mad, Franny? Welcome in, D-Bolt. D-Bolt, what's it like being such a gangster all the time? And whereupon you answering that question, can you also answer for me? Like, can you give me some tips, maybe? Can you give me some, like, some general ideas of how you accomplish this feat every single day, seemingly flawlessly?
Look at me go.
Rank up, baby! Rank up, baby! Rank up a Rooney. Rank up a Rooney. Shout out D-Bolt, the bear who is about 80,000 times more talented than I am or probably will ever be at Dead by Daylight.
Fuckers.
D-Bolt the bear also has a YouTube channel where he does a lot of stuff that is focused on Dead by Daylight, like guides or matches, things like that. But I'm sure he does other stuff on there. But it is, to my understanding, pretty heavily focused on Dead by Daylight. So if you enjoy that even a little bit, the guy's just super nice. So it's just good to listen to him anyway. It's Franny B. I also need a shout out if he hasn't been shouted out already. He be like me, only he's British. So that means that he's like 1.15 times better than I am to listen to and look at. Plus he also has flesh, which is like real flesh that you can like grab onto and like do stuff with, which is like its own kind of novelty, you know? And like a sea of VTubers, he's like a real dude. Isn't that like, it's crazy. He's like a real guy with like, you know, kissable lips and like you just want to like you just want to step on his balls. I can't say that like super loud because my parents-in-laws are downstairs and even though I think that the illusion of me being normal is has long since passed, sometimes I still like to keep up the veil, as it were. I like the human touch. Yeah, me too, brother. Me too. Sometimes I forget I'm a VTuber. And then you'll look over and I'm like, who is that? Who's that guy? Why his mouth move when my mouth move? That's crazy. Step on my balls. Brainy, let's do a little thought experiment, shall we? I invite you. I gesture you over to me, and I put a chair out.
All of this
And I also take out another chair, and I turn it around, so I'm sitting with like, I'm sitting with my arms on top of the back of the chair, and I'm sitting it the opposite way that you're normally supposed to sit in it. Let's do a thought experiment. So if you, thank you for lurking, Moon. If you met a like 11 out of 10,
Your life was on the line.
an 11 out of 10 lady,
Shut up!
If you ask me, Namba, you have very good
how many
friends.
things would you have to have in common
Friends?
for you to be
Yes.
okay with
And I
her
can help
or
you with your
him
problem.
being like, yeah,
You
by the
wanna
way,
know
I'm
where
like
your
super
brother is?
into crushing balls. I'm super into crushing balls and like I want to do that to you. And if you say no, I'm gonna be really disappointed. Like what?
I knew that if he discovered that truth,
Like where's
I'd have
the
to kill
red
him.
line?
But I also knew
We
that
could have
killing
nothing in
him would
common.
be a terrible waste of his talent.
I'm down
So
for
I
it.
found a way
I'm down
to
for it
use
right
him.
now.
Where is he now?
I'm down for it right now. Right now, I'm ready.
He's residing among the outcasts of our residential district. He's not allowed to leave, of course.
No, but he's safe and well.
Really? What the fuck? Why did you tell us? I know it would have been risky.
Oh, this is his
but
brother?
Still.
Far too risky. We couldn't tell you, and we especially couldn't tell Namba-san. He's been a prime target of the Ijin 3 ever since he found out about the counterfeiting.
Well, I do see what you mean.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here, guys, and be like, hey, can we have this conversation outside?
Is because your friends helped me by risking their lives. And they did that for you, not me. Just so you know.
So what do you say, Namba?
This emotional moment is brought to you by Ghost Energy Drink, Sour Patch Kids, Red Berry.
Let's get the hell out of here then.
Franny, I don't think it's gonna happen, you getting Welch's, the Welch's flavor
Let's go.
of the Ghost Energy drinks. I just don't think it's gonna go down. Every time that I've checked for the Welch's, you can be mad all you want. I still tried. I don't think it's gonna go down, dude. I keep checking. Like, I have a freaking reminder on my phone that says, look for Franny's stupid, because I also want it. It's not just you, right? There is one on my end for it. But every time I check, it's out. And every time that it gets resupplied, it's like, there's one left. And then by the time that I finish putting in my information, which it doesn't save, by the way, so I have to like, I don't know, speed run my keyboard. It's gone. You're just not meant to have it. So angry, the secrets come to light. They're out because he enjoys them and is drinking your Welch's. Can you imagine how disgusting that would be? I mean, the behavior, I mean, if I was like secretly drinking them this whole time and I was like, yeah, I have no idea how you're gonna get these, bud. I don't see it happening. It's weird. Every time that I see that they're resupplied, all of a sudden, mysteriously, they just can't. It's probably scalpers or something, dude. I say in between sips of Welch's Ghost Energy drink. That crisp pop.
I can't allow that.
Oh,
This
man.
guy's the director of Bleach Japan. He led an Omi Alliance army into Ijincho. Thanks to him, the Great Wall of Muscle is about to come down.
Is that true?
That's true.
So do you really want to let him walk out of here? Think about it.
You gonna let him walk out of
Not
here?
really.
You gonna let him do that, huh? You gonna let it all go down like that, huh?
Just be gone by morning.
We got it. Thanks.
Who is this guy that I'm talking to right now? It was a conspiracy we all knew, and yeah, you exposed it. Cox Nerf gun behind D-Bolt's head.
Lucky it's a long time.
You just
till
couldn't keep your mouth
sunrise.
shut, could you? Didn't have to be like this, D-Bolt. I liked you. I still like you. But I'm gonna have to take you down. Any last words before I riz you to death? Any last words? Yeah, you rizzalized too much. Now I gotta put you in the ground. You can't instant transmission counter Nerf gun me.
Yo, Sacha.
What's wrong with you?
How's Namba?
You cheated.
He ran off to go see
Undo
his
what you
brother.
just did.
It's really cute how he wants to check on him.
Undo it. Control Z. I control
couldn't be
Z
happier
you.
for the
I
guy.
reverse Uno card you.
Same with me. I didn't think he'd make it, to tell you the truth.
You make it.
It's nice to hear some good news for once.
Yeah. Even if it means Nanba will probably be saying goodbye.
I have a
soon.
fourth party member that he pulled out of the
sense.
business management
He only came
minigame,
here
so
to
I
look
think
for
that we're
his
good.
bro. Not like he's got
She's
much
actually
reason
like,
to hang
in
with
some
us
ways,
anymore.
she's better than Nanba
Yeah.
was.
I realize.
Which I don't enjoy
In
saying.
the meantime, we need to get
Nope, I
this
watch
guy
too much
talking.
anime, it'll not let this happen. Knows this is a transmission, you can't undo that. Oh yeah, well I activate Ultra Instinct.
Let's get started then.
I'm still not gonna forget, or I'm still not gonna forgive Dragon Ball Z for doing the thing where Goku learned the move, which like turned him red, like he got like a red aura, and they were like, you have to be really careful doing this special technique
anything
because
funny,
it like
you'll
halves
catch
your, it halves your
Try
life
to run
force like in
and get
Death
hit.
Note, every
Don't
time
answer
that
a
you
question,
use it, but it makes you like
hit.
super fast and
That's
powerful
how it has to be.
for like a minute, and then you just never do it again. I'm sure that they do it again. I'm not up to date on DBZ. Maybe they do it like 50 more times, but I never remember
How did
seeing
you
it
fall in
again
with the
after that.
Omi
He
Alliance?
uses it like once, and then they're
I
like,
noticed when you
well,
tell him to jump, they
we
ask
can't have
how
Goku
high.
like having
Why
his
is
life
that?
force every 2 seconds. Kaioken? Yeah, they do it again in Super. See, yeah, I'm dumb as shit. I don't know any of this. Reverse Uno card? You can't
Remember
do
the
that?
rules for not
Well, I
answering your
pulled out my
question?
pants to confuse you all. There ain't
Let's
nothing
not
confusing
resort
about
to
that,
beating
Franny.
them
That's
just
it's
yet.
very straightforward.
Huh? But if we go easy on him,
You have a
he's just
microphone.
gonna-
It ain't
As we
nothing
speak,
I ain't
The
seen
Omi Alliance
before.
may well be looking for you.
How can he couldn't use it
But
with Super
it's
Saiyan
gonna
because he
take
died,
them
but with
some time.
God Key he learned how to use it.
How competent are they?
What the fuck did you
Will they
just
get
say to
here
me?
Before we finish peeling off your fingernails.
You kiss your mother with that mouth? I kiss your mother with the mouth. With kiss your mother
Ask
with
him
that
what
mouth.
he thinks about forcing us
That's
to burn
not
down our
nice.
own
I shouldn't
home.
say that to my chat.
Huh. Personally,
Kinda-
I won't be
kinda
stopping at
fucking
just
weird shit
My
you just say to
Japanese
me.
enemies.
Got a wee what? Wait. This is actually a great
Get it?
touch. They have the texture of the
serious?
duct tape over his
Now tell
mouth.
us how you're
They didn't
connected
have to
the
do
Omi
that.
Alliance. Why are
There's
you
lots
the
of
one
little
holding
itty
the
bitty,
leash?
things that they do in this game
Leash.
that they could have
I
easily
didn't
just
really
ignored,
think you were. Who is then?
You know.
and they chose not to.
Rio Aoki.
Yes. You all know him? Who doesn't know the governor? The real question is, what's his real name?
His name is Jimothy McJimface.
We've done our homework. What?
And he likes making paper cranes. Many paper cranes.
Masato Arakawa.
How do you know that name?
Because he was like my
A
brother.
long time ago, I knew him as the young master. He knew me as Ichi. Back
She
when
was
the
like, we were
Arakawa
like,
family
we're...
was still in the Tojo clan. So,
He was
Rio
my
Aoki
brother.
really is
Welcome
Masato
in, G
Arakawa,
Diggle.
huh?
Good to see you. How are you still, bro? I'm doing good. I'm also extremely caffeinated, which probably has something to do with it. It's Friday, so I don't have to I don't have to hold back at all. I don't have to hold back on my, I should probably, on the amount of caffeine that's like running rampant through my system at the moment. But like I want to be awake at night. I want to be awake at night, and I can never do it on weekdays because I have to keep like a 9 to 5.
Sharpest attack.
It's ridiculous.
was he going by Rio Aoki when you met?
I just want to let my hair down, and I want to let the dogs out. You know what I mean?
Was he in a wheelchair?
No.
Caffeine up to this, baby. Let's go. Yeah. Not Welch's, not the Welch's energy drink that Franny wants, but you know, it's the same. He's gonna be happy with whatever he
You can
gets.
get anything there if
All
you
right.
have enough money. Even
All right,
unapproved
get
medical
it
procedures.
twisted. It's not
So
my
your
fault
money-
that apparently there's
certainly
a
lived a lavish
Welch's
I
a
could tell
Welch's
he was wealthy
ghost
right
energy
away.
drink shortage.
Figured it
All
couldn't hurt
right.
to get to know the guy better.
Kiss ass.
They're trying to Super
I didn't know what I
Nintendo
was getting
Classic
myself into.
the
I mean,
Welch's
sure,
energy
I knew
drinks,
he
and I
was
won't
rich,
stand
but
for
I
it.
didn't know he was that rich.
I put
It
my
was
I put
shocking to
my
learn about all his
dogs down on
connections to
that
the
one.
criminal underworld.
I never played this one, but I played the
was
two
just
after
amazed
this.
at all the opportunities
So
he'd
this
grown up with.
this is Yakuza Like a Dragon, which is like an offshoot from the main Yakuza
He
series.
wasn't satisfied with
There's
any
probably
of it.
sorry, excuse me.
Not even a little
There's
bit. He wanted something.
there's probably
completely
cameos
different.
and references
What was
and
that?
stuff like that in this that I
Front-facing
won't be
power.
able to recognize at all.
Facing power?
But this is a separate thing. Infinite
his
Wealth
term for
is
it.
the sequel to this
He used
one.
to say not everyone can be
And then they're
controlled
coming
by
out with like a
Yakuza
pirate
threats or
one,
bribes.
and I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm
People
probably
like
not gonna
that
play that
can
one,
only
not
be
because I don't
controlled
think that
by
it's gonna be
front-facing
good. I know
power.
it's gonna be good, but because I have
Power
sequelitis.
you could see.
So what that
Basically,
means for me
popularity.
is that if I were to get into the mainline Yakuza
Popularity?
games, like the action
What, you think
with like
that's something only
RPG
a
element
teenager would
stuff
want?
in it,
Well, sure.
I would have to play it from like the beginning, which I don't know if it's Yakuza 0 or Yakuza Kiwami, I'm not sure.
Only path to
Rage
power.
Raymond!
As long
Hang on, I need to pause everybody's enjoyment of the video game. Give me a second. We come together today in joyous remembrance of the great ignored one, Lord of the forgotten, the unanswered deep dwell of the simulspace, lost state of YouTube navigator, sacred host of the first question, the first of the restreamed, Raymond Whisper in the wind, shadow in the dark ray. Praise Raymond. Praise him. Praise. We say in prayer, I will face my pogs. I will prevent my pogs to pass into me and others by my emoji spam. When the pogs have settled, I will turn my emoji spam inward. When the pogs have gone, there will only be Raymond. Everybody loves Raymond. Praise Raymond. Praise. I am creasing. Is that Inuit throat singing? No, that is the I would show you if I was gonna be DMCA'd. That's the starter car like throat singing for like preparation in the Dune movie part 1. I'll play it one more time. It's in part 1 of the Dune movie when like the Harkonnen were going to like planet Sardaukar or whatever. Don't at me. I don't know what the name of the planet is called. Where he was like, yes, I will super enjoy it if you were to lend me 500 of your finest warriors to go and you know, tickle the bums of those filthy Atreides on Dune. And then Sardaukar was like, say no more. And then he flipped a dude over and drained his blood to like, I don't know, to use this like paint to like paint their face. I don't really know what was happening in that scene. I'm gonna be honest. Something like that. I'm blushing now. Why am I blushing? You like that? You like it when I blush at you? But no, this is apparently as big as I can get. I can't get bigger. Testing. Oh wait, that's right. I don't have tongue action. I can't do that. Okay. That's enough of that. Back to the game. Back to the game.
You're well liked by the majority. You can get away with
I want to play Infinite Wealth. I know that Infinite Wealth is super good and it should be played. I don't know the chances of me playing it. Unless it's like a super on sale or
his power wasn't
it comes up in a poll.
So he decided.
I'm sure it's gonna come up at some point.
Of Tokyo.
This is by far next to Final Fantasy VII the longest game that I've played.
Does he?
Period. Full stop. Longest game I've ever played. It has a lot of talking in it, which is, you know, obvious because it's a JRPG. But it is scary for me to dedicate even like 40 to 45 hours of video game, just because I like to keep like a fresh circulation, because I'm primarily self-branding as like a variety VTuber, right? Or variety tuber. So I want to keep like fresh meat like circulating through the channel as much as possible. And even though people like have statistically liked liked this, right? And people's general attention spans in the year 2024 and the year of our Lord is generally low. So, like, people have to really, really, really want something in order for me to put it on here.
You sure you're not his servant? Take it from me.
It's killing me, dude. I love it. I'm not baiting you when I say this. Like, the Inuit throat singing, aka the Sardaukar chant from the first Dune movie, there's a special version of it that plays when a hype train happens. I'm not baiting anybody to do it. I have no way of, like, sample triggering it with, like, going deep into the butthole of my Twitch settings, because I've linked the hype train specifically to this version, the special version of the Sardaukar chant, because it's then going to get me to have 2 additional emote slots unlocked, because Twitch is like trying to make you dependent on all of its systems. And they're like, yeah, if you use one of our alerts, or if you use an alert from us and build it into your OBS or your stream setup in general, then we'll unlock 2 emote slots. And that's it. That's the only reason why I have it, because so far I've been able to average at least 1 hype train every 1 to 2 months or so, which is like super sick. And also means that I get to keep the emote slots. And I don't want to give Twitch any more control than I already have, because you've seen what they do with control, right? And Franny also gets exposed to what Twitch allows me to be like, or anyone to be like, if they have too much control. I knock on Franny's Twitch door constantly. I do like the drop in, like, hey, do you want to collaborate button? He still has not turned it off, so it's like partially self-inflicted at this point.
Yes.
The god of Deshwaran needs you to suck some sand. You are every anime protagonist. Ew. It's got some chunk on it. Ed, did you play the newer Final Fantasy 7s? I played some of the original. I did not play the Final Fantasy 7 remake, even though I know that it's widely regarded to be good, except for a particular section in Final Fantasy 7 remake, which is like in the jungle. And for any of you that are old enough or remember Final Fantasy 14 in its 1.0 days, it's like apparently there's some section. This is a wild comparison, okay? I don't know how I pulled this out of my brain, but apparently there is a jungle section in Final Fantasy 7 remake that's like the 1.0 version of Gridania with ramps and like verticality, but it's all like on one horizontal plane on the overworld map, so you can't really tell if up is actually going to take you up or down is going to take you down, and there's tunnels apparently all over the place.
Really?
That's just, it's psychotic. It's crazy.
I thought so too at first.
The most common thing I heard about this game is that it was long as hell. It can be long as hell. I'm brute forcing the main story, and it started punishing me, understandably, justifiably. It started punishing me for not doing any of the side quests because I just started running into a situation where I didn't have money, and everything was getting too expensive, and I had like barely any items at all because I wasn't doing any of the side quests, which for a Yakuza game is like insane for anybody to say out loud, because the side quests for a lot of people in Yakuza games are like the main quests. They're like at least like 40% of the reason why you play Yakuza games is side quests. So the developers, you know, understandably, again, would probably expect me to do some side quests. I didn't. I'm just trying to do the main story. But even with me rushing the main story, it's like the main story is like 35 to 40 hours long.
Bigger and bigger. We even paid a bunch of women to join so we'd be gender balanced, and that attracted more people.
Ads are starting soon. You can avoid them in their entirety by subscribing, which is free with Amazon Prime.
Passionate about the cause.
Ooh, I feel bad for anyone who tries to make full-time income from Twitch. I have to say Rebirth is good, much better than Remake IMO. As far as like the full-time income thing, it's been disproportionately affecting a lot of like big Tibby streamers, big Tibby VTuber streamers. The ones because you know it's just like there's somebody in Twitch that seems to be cracking down on like how they frame or how they see the sexual restrictions that they built into it's a Twitch itself. They're just like, you know, if you have like 18 inches of cleavage, that's naughty. If you have 18 inches of cleavage on your VTuber model, that's naughty. That's gonna be a spanking.
Makes you even worse.
Some of it is. I'm gonna argue, okay? I'm gonna devil's advocate a little bit. At least a couple of the instances that I've seen are warranted. All right, it's not okay for Twitch to basically be used as like an OnlyFans light, both in the VTuber sectors and in like the basically the entirety of like the hot tubs and bikinis section. I'm not a prude, okay? I'm not a Mennonite. I'm not like a religious fanatic. I'm not one of those people that believe that you should only like even like showing like ankles is like too much. Okay? But but a lot of people play really fast and loose with like what should be reasonable like minimum expectations.
How do you benefit from helping the
For somebody who fucked around in the jungle area, I feel you. Rebirth is good, it's just really bloated. Same if they can mix the linearity of the first one and a bit of the open world from Rebirth, the third would be the best. 100% I like the way it looked and the direction it took, and I didn't think I'd complain about too much content. I said the same thing, especially how they dealt with chapter 14-15, Diggle Diggle Doggle. letter there. Just me in the back section. Damn, Stoic. When did you get so broody? I'm not. Like, it's fine. I get it. I understand. Okay, like, I don't get it twisted, or do get it twisted. I do like looking at fatty pieces of tissue. You know, I'm susceptible too. Does the philosophy that I've been practicing steadily for 10 years incline me to just completely force out any and all like emotional or psychological dependence on pieces of fatty tissue? Yes, it does. Do I still enjoy looking at it like in terms of like a caveman, like lizard brain kind of aspect? Yeah, I do. You said the naughties. So Bleach Japan was just a stepping stone to the governor's seat. I could have told you that like an hour ago. It is nice. It is nice. Make him talk. Make him talk. Yeah, make him talk. Yeah. Did you know about the chimp brain, lizard brain thing? My friends have been preaching it recently. I don't know if it is a thing, like a new meme. I'm not familiar with it. Feel free to clue me in.
You and the young master got Bleach Japan off the ground. What came next?
After he got it working on a national scale, he started phase 2. He sought out media attention constantly. Another brilliant move. Press
guys so smart
all over to interview the charismatic young man behind Bleach Japan. He was front and center every day. He even went on some talk shows. It helped that he had a great smile.
I think it's back to psychology, but basically lizard brain is what we want with dopamine addiction, and chimp brain is primal.
Seriously? What does it matter if you look good on TV or not?
It matters a lot. Even more than what you say. When it comes to popularity,
does whatever you just say to me explain people's fascination with feet sometimes?
Anywhere close to the present day yet?
Yes, actually. In 2010,
I think the first time that anybody said anything to me and made me aware that there were people like that was in like middle school or high school.
Sure, we all know he's still.
There was a girl that I was interested in, but she was seeing somebody else, and then she was like, "Yeah, the only weird thing that my boyfriend is into is that he likes my feet." And I remember feeling like this visceral, like, why reaction.
A landslide. And 2 years ago, he ran for governor.
Was that a landslide too?
I still feel that way.
That.
Chip once says, "Fight, win." I'm just quitting in. To be fair, what if both parts of my brains want you diggle? I don't get the feet thing from part of their touchies. You don't like the grippers? I'm not really. No.
Family dug up dirt on all his rivals. Truthfully,
like I don't even get hands. I'm gonna be honest with you.
The election.
Like nobody should have hands. That's like my official position. Why do we? What I mean,
just kept riding the wave.
I mean, why? Like, why do we even have hands? They're just like they're just so grabby and like spindly and stuff like that.
Of course, he only pulled that.
If I ever get elected president, my first
Did that happen around the same
executive order is that everybody widespread hand removal from everyone.
And people loved him even more when they saw
from
him
everyone.
the Yakuza.
No more. It is nubs everywhere. Everybody else.
Tojo just got replaced.
Everybody has nubs. I have declared.
That's true.
That's
Once
my dad.
The Tojo clan was gone, he opened the gates wide for the Omi. I imagine being made the acting captain of the Omi was a fitting reward.
Why didn't the people complain about the Omi coming in?
The Omi seizure of Kamurocho went down quietly. No mess, no fuss. Everyone just let the Omi slide peacefully onto the vacant throne.
Did they even notice what was going on?
I think they figured every town has its share of thugs. Tojo.
I honestly could find 11 out of 10 hotties if she's like, check my feet. I'm like, why show me that part of you?
I don't care if the thugs are Omi or just lone actors.
So Aoki's plan worked perfectly.
Yeah.
It's not just like the feet thing either. It's like what all typically like follows that.
The son is governor of Tokyo, and his
like crushing eggs or like nuts.
Largest gang.
Like the non-body part. Understand? Like crushing peanuts
hold the phone.
And stuff. And like sunflower seeds and whatnot. Like those, like that's perfectly good food, dude. Where did you get off on somebody being wasteful?
They did stay quiet, and trust me,
there's no need for that.
Reasons.
Like what?
Well,
how much do you know what's going on with the story? I mean, it's not helping that I'm talking over all of it, and I'm cognizant of that.
They were two-bit thugs.
But essentially, the story up to this point is spoilers, I guess. Although if you cared about spoilers, you probably wouldn't be watching this, right?
So the police didn't know what to do.
That there was a that they installed themselves in positions of power. The adoptive dad faction like kicked out, like sold, like he sold his faction out in order to become like an active captain. I don't know why he shot Kasuga. I don't know why he did that.
After all that, the commissioner's still taking Arakawa.
Spoilers. I don't know why he did that. At this moment, that's all I care about.
The Arakawa family is Aoki. So there's another three-way stalemate in Kamurocho. Only instead of the Ijin 3, this one has the cops, the governor, and the Yakuza.
Yeah, the cops, the governor, and the Yakuza are all.
What the hell kind of point are you trying to make?
They're all angry. They're angry at each other.
Into Kamurocho. They had to have paid off the police commissioner. You don't.
I just wanted to know why. I just want to know why. I've meditated so long to unite my lizard and monkey brains. I watched Godzilla vs. King Kong 1,000 times to achieve this. I appreciate your dedication to the craft.
The type of guy to give that order for no reason.
Oh.
There was something in it for him.
Oh.
What proof do you have?
Oh.
I'm asking you for the proof.
Asking you for proof. God, tell me.
Well,
one theory for foot fetishes is that the sensor reaches the brain that govern the genitals and feet are close. There may be some cross-wiring of neural pathways in some people.
Loyal dog, aren't I?
I mean, that doesn't explain why.
Dachi-san, calm down.
Is that when I like? Does that explain why, Xantos? When I do like Gucci goo, like it's into your neck. In your neck, you clench your balls. That's it.
Like that's what he's doing.
Is that why? Is that
his target isn't Ijincho itself? It's Yutaka Ogikubo.
Is that why? Because it's all connected.
Yes. He's the only cabinet member who's not totally
by Aoki. It's all connected.
The rest of the cabinet does whatever Aoki says because
that makes sense. Welcome in.
But Yutaka Ogikubo, chair of the Citizens Liberal Party, is still holding out.
A politician who actually has a
spine. I don't
That's a rare thing.
I don't know. G-Dougal gotta shout out. There we go. Yeah.
Agreed. And he's
yeah.
Under normal circumstances.
Sometimes I think your brain is more disorganized than mine. It's Friday.
But Aoki has come to know something.
It's Friday, so yeah. So like I'm basically letting like my internal hair down.
Aoki has proof of that.
J-Dougal is an extremely entertaining person. He's also way more musically inclined than I am.
Connections. When you do that, there's a telltale
I love the games that he plays. Could watch him all day long. Do you watch him all day long?
What he was smelling.
I don't think Friday has anything to do with it. Well, it's certainly worse on Fridays.
Then he'll be truly unstoppable.
I don't think that you're gonna dispute that. Am I wrong?
It's not. Aoki wasn't even going to try unless he knew he'd be successful.
You're too kind.
But he knew he
I'm being too honest.
Smelled that criminal element.
It's just facts.
Then he knew they both shit in the same hole.
A crude way to put it, but what can I say?
But what can I say?
You were sent to the Ijincho branch of Bleach Japan to help make use of this dirt on Ogikubo? And the first thing you did was buy off Mabuchi. Let me guess. You told him you had the Omi Alliance's support. He couldn't resist that kind of bait.
Yeah.
You told him he'd get in good with them if he helped you.
Yeah.
Mabuchi's never liked the way Ijincho.
Well, where did she come from? Was she always there?
And with his high rank,
was she always standing there? I didn't even see her.
Also don't like it. Sounds like he was the perfect.
She just appeared, like in a dream.
Sent out to kill our boss and made it look like a suicide.
No, you can't say that on YouTube.
That murder got the Ijin 3
it's unalived.
Suspicious of each other.
You can't say that.
Whose big-brained idea
Here's the sunny on the side. Where can I see your feet?
It was Mabuchi.
That is let me remember what her name is.
Myself, I was never.
I actually don't remember what her name is.
Oh yeah.
But she's like a Korean. She's a Korean crime lordess.
You didn't give the order. Then someone
or duchess.
You did, right?
Lordess? What would be the? What is the feminine version of lord? Or would it still be lord?
Wasn't it?
Yes, it was him. I told him
You don't
about
want to get
Mabuchi's
involved
plan.
with that.
I didn't think he'd go
Diggle.
for it because it was so risky.
Like, yeah,
In
she's,
fact,
you know,
I proposed a different
she's
plan of my
relatively
own, but
conventionally
unfortunately,
attractive.
He saw nothing wrong with Mabuchi's
But at the
plan.
same time,
He was
you
willing
know,
to accept high risk for high
you'd be
return.
watching like a movie
He
or
was
something,
eager to
and then
make
there
the
would
jump
be
like
like a
Vtuber.
Chinese
The young master saw
crime gang that's
nothing
like trying to
wrong with
gun
killing a man?
her down, like every second. You don't want to
It
be
would've just
involved
been
with
another
that.
Murder, except someone had to pry open
She
the
does
crack
look like
made
Ada
in the
Wong.
Great Wall.
You talking about me?
Does she not? She looks exactly like Ada Wong.
Yes,
She even
but
sounds
don't
like
take
Ada
it
Wong.
personally. It was always going to come to this.
Not the new
Mabuchi
Ada
wasn't
Wong.
going to stop
The
until
old
he had
Ada
an
Wong.
excuse
Resident
to
Evil 2
start a
Ada
war
Wong.
with the Seiryu clan.
And if I'm
right.
Wong on
Our
that,
plan
that's
was
my
to
bad.
provide the excuse, and in the chaos,
Lady.
find something to connect Okikubo to Ijincho's criminals. Sure enough, we found a counterfeiting enterprise that's been supporting the Ijin
Lord and Lady,
for
yeah.
decades.
She got a couple of broken toes and never been so in love. She
Yeah,
looks
don't
tall.
take too much pride in that.
I mean, the
You
one
had a hell of a
good
lucky
thing,
break.
the one point in her court
Yes,
is
we
that
did.
she is able to
We were
walk
lucky
in
that
high
you're bad at
heels
choosing
on
friends,
wireframe
because it was
flooring,
Nanba who told
like
us.
factory flooring with holes in it.
He told us about the fake money,
Which is pretty
and where
amazing.
The heart of the operation was.
Unfollow,
It
unsubscribe,
was
terrible
all
pun.
due
I
to
don't even know
him
what pun I
that we
made.
were
What pun
able
did
to
I make?
mobilize such a large number of Omi.
What did I even say?
I would love to thank him. Where is he, by the way?
We ain't telling you. We're the ones asking questions.
We're the ones asking questions around here.
Such a shame.
We are the ones.
Songhui, what should we do now?
For those of you that are so inclined, the message effects and the Gigantify emotes options that you can buy for bits in your local channel point section has been reduced to its minimum.
The ball's in his court.
I barely see anybody in any chat use them at all, and it doesn't make like there's no worry about it like flooding or anything, right? It being like a problem.
What do you want about?
Shion, I need to be clean.
D Dutchy, the whole time that I've known D Dutchy, which in the grand scheme of things has not been long,
Don't you see that?
but for what time that we have spent together, Dutchy seems awesome. Never had any issues with him. He's genuinely funny. Very supportive. I like the color that he chose for his name. 10 out of 10. Woodbury compliments again. It will give me them lickies. For some reason, the bits minimum is 10 on message effects and the Gigantify. So it's now 10. I don't think that I'm ever going to lower the celebration thing to anything. I'm just not going to lower it. I put it at its maximum. Apparently, for people that are photosensitive or have some sort of like epileptic trigger other than photosensitivity, the celebration thing can trigger that or have a chance to. Something to do with the fact that there are suddenly like big like clouds of VFX that's happening on the stream. I'm not really sure what it is. I just know that that's something that could possibly be triggering to people. So it's not worth it. Plus, I don't like giving too much. Like that blocks like all the screen.
Captain Sawashiro.
It's just not my preference. I don't blame anybody for using it. I just don't think the chances are high that I'm ever going to reduce it from. And if somebody wants to pay me essentially $98 to have like an emote splash on screen, that's fine. You know, at that point, who am I to say they can't? Sparkling Cannon on anybody weak to this? Probably not. Good, clean. I'm just gonna hit this guy. This lady is no help at all. Whoa! They have guns now? What do you mean? They have guns? What the hell? Paralysis prong. I'm gonna redeem for Diggle, so get ready once the freaking cooldown is gone. Who's your favorite character for fighting so, bro? Visually, I like Koichi the most. Otherwise, as far as like overall usefulness, Ichiban is my favorite. Just because he has like he just does the most damage out of everyone. He has AoE abilities. He has like an AoE heal on him, which is like it makes sense. He's like the main character, right? The person that I like to use the least is Sayoko. At least with, I think she has like the idol or something. She has like the idol job right now. And it's like a single target mage that does like lots of debuffs and stuff like that. And at least on normal, I don't really respect it on normal. There's never really any reason to debuff characters. Like you're like, for example, would you rather debuff a boss in order to do like debuff a boss's defense so that you do like 50 more damage to him between all the characters until the maybe 100 damage? Let's just be generous. 100 extra damage between everybody by the time that the debuff wears off? Or would you rather just do an attack for 400 with that character?
I did it.
For me, I would just prefer to do more damage.
Unfortunately,
we showed them.
I think they showed us.
No respect on the Lisa name. I remember watching CYR play this back in the day. Like he was doing the dut.
They took off with a
it's Ichiban for sure.
He's gone?
Yes. That was hardly our victory.
So with the 4 times DPS, then debuff team member.
Sorry about the fighting, Chief.
Like in order for me to use a buff or debuff, it has to be one guaranteed to apply to all enemies or all allies, and it has to last for like a minimum of 3 turns. If you don't do it, then if you don't give me that, then I just don't bother with it.
Somewhere else.
Totally.
You probably do have to rely on it more in hard mode.
Probably.
Or maybe you don't, because I think that the same reasoning still applies. Like, you would have to make debuffs do more.
Kasuga, it's Hoshino from the Seiryu.
Okay, we'll answer it.
The chairman.
He's never called this number before.
Then it can only be bad news.
Controller's disconnected. I think my battery is running low.
Yeah.
I think it's running low, which is weird because I charged it. Controller disconnected. Either reconnect your controller or suck my balls. I don't even. Here's what we're gonna do. Oh, wait a minute. Where is my? Hang on. Let me put on something for you. Just fucking give me a second, okay? Just give me a second. I will fix it. I'm gonna find something for you to watch. All right. Just fucking. Here. Smooth Criminal, but every other beat is missing. Oh my god. I just charged. No, I didn't. I didn't charge this at all. Thankfully, I'm always prepared. Except for this specific circumstance where my controller is out of batteries. Or not batteries, charge. Oh, man. Who knew being a streamer was such hard work, chat? Being a streamer was such hard work. Every day. Every day. I think it's the first time that my controller has ever been allowed to run out on battery. We got on this. I need to recalibrate my face. So you're gonna watch something else. Let's do Katy Perry's Roar that is half step out of key and off tempo. Okay, enjoy this.
I used to bite my tongue and hope my
I have to get back into my major chair.
So I quietly agreed politely.
It's so hot in here, chat. Are you hot? Why is everybody so hot? I saw Katy Perry in Vegas and slapped Brainy. When did Izuku Midoriya join the enrichment team, Stro bro? Any okay? Herg? I've been sessioning today. I'm loving it. I definitely want to play it immediately though. Birthday under 2 weeks. I assume somebody will get it for me. So waiting until proven wrong. You play the new Zelda. Smooth Criminal 15-8. Okay. No, you're hot. No, it's you. I guess I'm sucking balls. It's like Pokemon. Debuff only PvP. You attack every time. Fire, 'cause I am a champion. And you're gonna hear me roar. Fire. You're gonna hear me roar. Oh, hello. Whoa, you're gonna hear me roar.
Now floating like a butterfly.
La 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 la. It's motherfucking Sumime's in the house. Thank you for shouting out Sumi. Sumi is a very wholesome what is it? Say so? I think the term is say so, VTuber. She specializes in cozy, wholesome content of all ages. Of all ages. I can't. She has a lifetime spank counter. And you can spank her for like 25 channel points, which is lit. It's lit, fam. She's great. I love Sumi so much. Oh, I guess I should turn off the Katy Perry if I'm gonna play the video game. I've got the eye of the tiger. I am the champion, and you're gonna hear me roar. I'm about to fire, 'cause I am a champion.
We have it back up and running.
And you're gonna hear me roar.
I won't be able to say until I survey the damage, but it definitely won't be anytime soon.
You're gonna hear me roar. Higher, the dragons are a
The
champion.
Seiryu clan quelled their infighting. Captain Takabe handled it.
Really? He made it out
Katie's
okay.
so is that Katy Perry? Welcome in, Sumi. Sumi was playing Strange Horticulture. Before that, she was playing Alien Tail Tavern. She seemed to be really enjoying it.
Yes.
And I implicitly trust Sumi's opinion on everything, so you know I'm also going to be trying Ale and Tail Tavern with Franny.
That's why he was asking
Franny,
us to
Hex
use our surveillance
Mannequin,
system. He wanted us to check on Zhao.
and X-Ray
Should any
Specs
pieces of that system even be saved?
next weekend.
I doubt it.
Not this one, but the next one.
Damn. And you
There's
know
lots
what
of
else?
stuff going on, so
The
I had
last
to
time
like
Zhao
I had to
told
think
us,
about it for a
he told
second.
us over the phone there was a coup d'etat happening in the Lumang.
Tomorrow is going to be also pretty wild. We are going to do diplomacy is not an option, which is, as Franny would say, a tower-based, wave-based, defense-based King of the Hill, Capture the Flag hybrid, or however he thinks the mode is called. And like you're playing like a king and your peasants don't like being mistreated anymore, so you got to put down the rebellion. All right, you put down the rebellion, and then after that we're gonna be playing Space Marines 2.
A fair point.
With Sleep Monster, and then there might be something after that. I don't know. Shumi was saying that she wanted to do something after or before or in between. I think that the jury is out on exactly what that would look like or what that would be. Now, you know, the world's your oyster, and everybody in chat is the pearl, right? Because my PSN account has been unbanned after 3 weeks of pleading with 3 different support people to unban my account for me chargebacking $180 in Roblox currency that I didn't buy.
But now they're all coming together.
Nice have to catch that one for sure. Tomorrow is Deadlock. It's not going to be Deadlock unless certain conditions are met, and I'm scared to say what the conditions are because every time that I explain, 1, that I don't want to play Deadlock, and 2, what the number of subs that would be required for me to play Deadlock, someone pays the piper every time I say it out loud. So it's just, it's safer for that person's credit card information. Don't say it out loud. Stop. Somebody's gonna do it, and it's not even me. Okay, it's like 90% me being like, oh no, like don't do it. Like I would hate to be monetarily compensated to stream. That would be the worst, right? But like 10% of me is like, don't. That's awesome, man. Like don't do it. Like for both of us.
What's up?
How could you willingly pay to induce suffering? That's insane.
Okay, shoot.
I mean, then again, you know, people pay for bad movies all the time, so I guess it's essentially the same principle.
Leave it alone.
Fully addicted, no cap. You're the PSN now. I've been playing Deadlock, and I can actually say I actually love it. I think it's good. I think for the people that Deadlock is for, it's amazing. I think that it's like, granted, there's room for improvement, but they know that because it's essentially an indefinite open beta, right?
Especially by guys like me.
For the people that Deadlock is for, your MOBA enjoyers, your Overwatch enjoyers, your League of Legends enjoyers, I guess, which I guess falls into the MOBA category, and not I guess, it literally does. It's great. Their verticality and mobility is on par with, and probably only one person is going to get this reference I'm going to make. Deadlock's mobility, its verticality, and its movement, the only thing that matches it is guns. Guns the Duel from like extreme early Razor's Edge 2000. Okay, that's the only other time that I've seen you being able to dodge in any direction, being able to go up and down like at will, to be able to combine like melee and gunplay basically seamlessly. For guns it wasn't so much, but it was more like just a heap of bugs that were treated as features when Guns the Duel came out. You're the PSN now, fully addicted, it's unbanned. Let me get some more Robux. Do not do that. They let you out of jail. I paid good money to keep you there. I mean, for a while it was working. Cyber, also welcome in, Cyber. For a while it was working because the first 2 support people that I spoke to on Sony were like, no cap, you've done nothing wrong. I can see that. We've got our top team on it. You're going to have your account back in 1 to 3 days. A week would pass. A business week would pass. I would call them up and say, "Hey, I know that you said that you got your top dogs on it. I know you got them dogs on it, right? You got them dogs haunting on the situation, looking to fix it for me, right? But like, I just want to check in and make sure that you guys don't need anything else from me." And then the second dude was like, "Yeah, sorry about it. I have no idea what they did. But this time, totes for reals." Totes for reals, bro. We're gonna get you unbanned faster than anyone's been unbanned in their life on PSN. I got you, dude. I got you. Where you're gonna use the same case number. Don't get it twisted, or do get it twisted, whichever you would prefer. You're gonna get a email from us saying that everything is Gucci 9000 in your Gmail account. Just give it a little bit of time, bro. Just give it a little bit of time. Oh, business week passed.
Should we stop him?
I reach out again, and they're like, and the support person was like, yeah, this is gonna frustrate you. Please don't be upset. I have no record of what the other two guys did, and what I do see that they did was not correct.
I apologize.
They did whatever escalations they put through didn't end up happening. But I got you, boo.
And why would I do that?
I got you. I got you. I take you hand in glove, dude. We're going to waltz over to your account. And I'm going to personally be involved in the snipping of the ribbon to the grand reopening of your PSN account. You're basically right there. You just need to give me a little bit more time. 1 to 3 days, bro. 1 to 3 days. It's coming. It's coming, dude. You're gonna be so deep in your PSN account. You're not gonna be able to find your way back out. You're gonna get so lost. Apparently, I'm peaking. Apparently, I'm like screaming. Why do I get so loud? I think it's because like all the quietness that I have like over the course of the day like just gets like mass ejected into the microphone. If
Zhao hadn't sent you.
If Zhao hasn't sent you to us, give me a second. Okay, we're golden. I had to check something real quick.
To us, we couldn't have fulfilled our duty to Okikubo. So we will do.
And I just happened to check my like 4 days passed, 4 business days passed, and then I was like, okay, this is the part where I get weird.
Hell yeah, he is.
That passive aggressive stoic comes out, and nobody chat. Okay, take it as read. Take it as read. You do not want to deal with me when I'm passive aggressive. Okay, if I'm ever getting passive aggressive with you, it means that you messed up so much that I can no longer trust either you or the organization to like dot your I's and cross your T's, or vice versa. Okay, it means that I am developing in the back end a freaking pamphlet. I'm developing a pamphlet in the background that like detailing who said what, when, their exact wording, timestamps, dates, steps taken and steps not taken so far. It means I'm going to make it basically impossible for you to reason your way out of doing anything except getting me your manager. I had to, yes, Cyber was there when I was like in the olden times, in the long ago, when I was a Final Fantasy XI private server streamer, for like my first 8 months of streaming. I was having constant internet issues, constant, and every single dude that was brought out here, or brought out, not here because I'm at my in-laws, but brought out to the house to look into it, was not told anything about what was happening. They were basically, well, they were apparently just said, this person is having a problem, go fix it. And I started to ask the reasonable questions. I was like, hey, did you get updates on what was happening? What did they say to you, if anything? And then when the third dude came out, I was like, I guess I'm going to have to get weird. And I came up with a pamphlet. I made a, what is this? I made a pamphlet. And that's a problem. That's a problem for everybody involved. It's a problem because you're wasting my time. And you're wasting your own time instead of just doing the sort of things that you were supposed to do in order to fix my problem to begin with. Guess what? When I got to that stage, it was like 3 to 4 days after that I had flawless internet. They bought new equipment to stop this psycho that keeps calling, that's, you know, that's streaming. The only streamer within like 50 miles, because it was starting to become so expensive for them to deal with me that it was just cheaper to buy new equipment and actually like suss out what was happening. Don't make me get weird. It becomes everybody's problem at that point. If you want to watch Stoic play Deadlock badly, you can just give 10 subs. It's true. It's like an unspoken rule of law here that if you want to watch me play Deadlock, it's 10 subs. You shouldn't do it, okay? But if you do it, as far as I know, every instance of 5 gift subs count as a 6th gift sub. So it would be like you're giving 12 gift subs, okay? Which means 12 people wouldn't have to deal with ads or anything, and they get emotes. It's blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Streamering. Ding dong. Ring the bell. Streamer's trying to sell you shit. Bing bong. I genuinely like it. We paid time to watch the Borderlands movie. It was my first MOBA, but Overwatch addicted in the past for real. I wish that Overwatch 2 was like Overwatch 1. If Overwatch 2 was being treated like Overwatch 1, I might play it. Play a Slay at Network. You're literally like that with me 24/7. He's not wrong, but at a certain point, I do like to get weird like that. Just for fun, and that's kind of sick. It's kind of disgusting for me to say that out loud, but it's a lot like I'm sure what cats feel like when they're playing with like a wounded mouse. I think it's the same. I think it's terrible for me to say that out loud, but when I've crossed that threshold of us just like hanging out and then me pretending to be dumb, or like finding some topic in the conversation that I'm taking like way past the point of it being funny and just acting stupid the whole time, and then without you realizing it, I cross over into like starting to mess with you.
Hey,
it's disgusting. I don't know why I'm like this. Oh, unrelated. I think that we're actually doing movie night. I know I keep dangling it in front of you. I keep dangling it in front of you. I think we're actually going to do movie night on Sunday. And by movie night, I mean like 2 p.m. Eastern, which in GMT would be like 6 p.m. BST, it would be 7, question mark? Bro, Karen, that was rough times. It was a dark times. I never had to deal with something like that before. I've never had to deal with a company that I'm paying. Like if I'm paying 100% on time, the amount that I am for like 1 gig internet, I don't expect to be on or to get 100% of my internet all the time. I understand that it being down happens. I understand that there's a limitation on the amount of effective bandwidth that comes through. I don't expect like 1000 MB to be what, speed test from Ookla tells me when I run the test. I'm understanding, right? But if I am trying to use my internet the way that I want, that should require like maybe 1/4 the capacity that you're actually giving me. I expect to have close to 98% uptime. Flawless. I should see no drop frames at all.
Hey.
What's all the chatter back there? My bad. Anyway, what'd you mean by Zhao not being the boss? Law Mao's the boss now. He's put a price in your heads. How much? 100 million per person. That's enough to turn an upstanding guy like me into a murderer. Who's gonna tell him? I don't think he's gonna make it. They should really help these guys. These guys are gonna die. These guys are gonna die. I missed the opening. They probably would all be dead if I didn't. Oh my god. Can I just, you know what? It's not even worth it for me to use her turn. It's not even worth it. She's like a single damage person. I would only bother with her if I was fighting the main guy. Play Forever Winter. I enjoyed the Stoic Rage. If I do play Forever Winter, which I probably will again, like even though it's janky, even though it's gonna sound like I'm advocating for not playing it at all, I am. It's a whole thing. Like, granted, the mechanics are not fleshed out, and the animations are janky, and the actual economy of the game is very one note and bare bones, and the gunplay is acceptable at best, and graphically it's like 50 times more intense. Like, it looks good. but it actually is like 50 times harder on my system than anything. It's even harder on my system than Helldivers, which is wild. Even though it sounds like I'm suggesting every reason in the world not to play Forever Winter, I still think about it. There is something to it. For those of you that are not familiar with what Forever Winter is, which is like 99% of you, I'm pretty sure, it is a post-apocalyptic Tarkov. Okay, it's like we have Tarkov at home, but it has like a science fiction twist. It's also PvE oriented, which means that there's technically three factions that are fighting in your headcanon on the world map, right? And when you go into an area in order to do looting, or to accomplish objectives, or to complete quests, you like the 2 to 3 factions are fighting each other while you're doing it. They're fighting in the background. They're fighting for like what remains of the world's resources on all these different maps. It's a post-apocalyptic future where war is so commonplace that it's easier to just 3D print entire buildings for cities than it is to like actually do like normal construction methods where people are picked apart, like corpses are looted from battlefields, like using cyborgs that are specially suited for it, because it's just easier and faster to convert like the bodies of fallen soldiers as like biofuel, because like actual sources of fuel are not doing so hot. Where it's just better to airdrop in like 80,000 cyborgs that are real people who've had their brains removed as punishment, and put into these cyborg bodies, than it is to do like actual bombing, because you save the bombing for like the giant mechs that are prowling all around. And you're just a guy. You're just a guy that's trying to survive and like loot shit. If you get too close to the factions while they're fighting each other, they'll just, they don't like that very much, so they try and take you out too. The premise is really good. Almost all the systems are broken or janky, but like in terms of how cool everything looks and conceptually all the lore that goes into it, it's awesome. Have Tarkov at home, please send help. And Pro Karen. It's it's a thing. It's a thing for sure. Heading home already, Zhang-san. My nose is itchy. Can somebody itch my nose, please? Come on, stay a while. Wow, look at the volumetric fog. Sick. Like, there's no universe where I should need to artificially limit my frame rate because I'm unwilling to play on anything graphically less than medium settings. And still have my CPU spike up to 100% when nothing is happening. He's being held prisoner by Lao Man, and I'm not even gonna try to say that, so he's still alive. Yeah, Lao Man wants Zhao to give up all his assets, all the hidden cash and stuff. You wouldn't want to miss out on that. If you've enjoyed this so far, consider following. It helps me out more than you might realize. And it gets you some free emotes, and it updates you when I'm around. If you like this a ton, you can subscribe. Gives you even more emotes after reviewing, blah, blah, blah. It also is 25% cheaper until the first 2 sub or resub. This is worse than we thought. Yeah, but now that we know, we've got no choice but to find them. Let's hurry. We've got to hurry. We got to let them dogs out. Look at that advertisement. The 144p thing that's back here. Is this still 144p? Look at the crunch. Look at the stretched JPEG, dude. Oh man. You know what? This looks exactly like Tifa's door from pre-patch Final Fantasy VII Remake. I don't even know how that fucking made it into the game, dude. Where it had like the Nintendo 64, like not even the Nintendo 64. It had like the Super FX chip looking Star Fox texture, like wrapped. I don't know what's happening. Wrapped around Tifa's door, and like you have to look at it, or you had to look at it. Genuine leather pouch. We'll buy that for a cool 320,000. Seems good. And everything else is just fine. Whatever. I don't know how that passed QC. Like, it took them like 2 years. It took them 2 years to patch how Tifa's door looked. It's crazy. Why you standing like that? Sure. Throw thumbtacks. It just does so good. Like, why doesn't she have something like that? They just wanted to add in OG graphics. Like, they did it with, like, maybe. I don't think they officially ever said that. They just didn't acknowledge it. It's just all of a sudden, you're exposed to next generation Nintendo 64 graphics. It's like some, you know, Pokemon Scarlet Violet looking MF. Okay. 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 Breaking top, maybe. Desperate throw, reckless charge. This should kill 3 guys, right? Yeah. Yeah, almost kill all of them. Just hit him when he's down. 226. I like how she's a Tekken character. That's a nice touch. I also remember it for Aerith. Sorry. I played the American version of Final Fantasy VII, so I just forever call her Aerith. Even though it's easier for me to say Aerith more than Aerith. Because with Aerith, I feel like I'm putting like 99% more sauce on the name than I really should. They did that with Aerith's flowers. I'm just gonna call her Aerith. Okay? You don't pay for my Final Fantasy 14 subscription. I'm gonna call her whatever I want. I'm gonna call her Bubba, actually. They did it with Bubba's flowers. Like they leaned into it. It's not my fault. They didn't want me calling that crap out. They wouldn't have done it. Whoa. TOS. Sparkling cannon. Yeah, nice job, Seoko. Good job. It gets them drunk too, but like I don't know. Like they're not like eating it. Basic attack should do it, right? Yeah. Rolling kick is fine. Like it's cute that she does more damage if they are suffering from like SAS ailments. It is cute. I understand. 1,200 big ones. Rank up. Move hard. It's a shame that I will probably never interface with the crafting system. Probably ever. Oh my god. Just let me talk to my dad. Let me talk to my dad. I don't feel like dealing with y'all. That's a crazy AoE that she's got. This should finish this guy off, right? Hopefully it does. My 2.0 model, aka the finished look of my model, how it's gonna look in perpetuity, until I start pulling in Zentreya numbers, I guess, is still in the sketch phase. Ideally, the whole 2.0 re-envisioning is going to happen. My best guess is sometime in December, if not January. There will be plenty of leading up to when it actually goes down. But it's gonna have everything is gonna be new if I can help it. New starting soon screen that's gonna be professionally drawn and animated. Hopefully new personal theme, like a new theme, just to toss in there that's specific to me. New model obviously would be one. New emotes, yada yada yada. I'm sure that you've been to VTuber debuts, which is a term for it, the in-house term for it. I'm sure you've been there. I'm sure you've seen them before. It's all gonna be new shit. It's gonna be based. Checks notes. Been expecting you. Welcome. I was instructed by the boss to be a gracious host.
Yeah.
That won't be possible, unfortunately, is that so for being such a gracious host just means we'll have to take Zhao back with us ourselves. Come again. Clap, clap, clap. I'm gonna frick you guys up. Yeah, we got trouble, watch out. Our group of guys. Why is that guy in the back? Why is he on the right, pretending like he's gonna do something? I'm surprised that they still haven't added Aerith's hair into Final Fantasy 14 yet. If they do, I guarantee you it's gonna be like a $20 add-on. Is it gonna be worth $20? No. Are people gonna pay $20 for that? Absolutely. They're probably gonna save it as like an emergency, like we need money for something, like Ripcord. Like it's just there are certain things that they can do to just instantly make money, and that's probably one of them. Like for example, if Sony wants to just make unlimited money, they can pay From Software like $1 bajillion to just do Bloodborne 2. I know Bloodborne 1 is stuck in some sort of like IP hell, but you don't even need to call it Bloodborne. Just call it Born Blood. Just call it Born Blood and rip off the Band-Aid. Keep everything the same, maybe switch around some names a little bit. Like, be inventive. Like, you own, like, half the IP, don't you? And I think, like, the part of the people that own the original IP are, like, defunct anyway. So what does it even matter? It doesn't. Spoiler alert. It doesn't. Just do Born Blood 2. Make unlimited money. Stop doing Concords. It's not hard. And I know for a fact that there is at least one From Software developer in here / marketing person. I know there's always one Sony of America person that's in here. Like, I'm giving this to you for free. You don't even need to compensate me. Clouds is in a prize for contest, FanFest stuff. Hamo Birth. Yeah, that's a good one. Hamo Birth. I like that. Like, no joke. Where's the lie? Where's the joke? It's not even here. I can't find it. I've looked all over. Just give it to me. Stop doing Concord. Stop spending $400 million, or whatever was the insane amount that you spent on Concord. And then give me like 0.001% royalties so I can fucking start streaming part-time. For giving you the idea. I basically almost own the Bloodborne IP now for giving you this free of charge.
Well,
looks like we're in the kitchens. Let's just blow past these chefs and find our way up. Really? The chefs are gonna fight us? I was gonna make a cooking joke, but I feel like it's beneath me, so I'm just not gonna do it. You have cleavers? That sucks. You suck. Harry, deploy the thumbtacks. Sparkling Cannon, probably this guy who's almost dead. Even though it's not worth doing it to him, because I'm gonna do Giga Swing with Ichiban in a moment. Come on now. I did the regular one for some reason. I don't know why. Now, is he gonna actually, like... Holy crap, okay. Oh my god, good job. Good job dodging. Shadow Stitch. We got a compass? Damn. I like her moveset, dude. I like the cut of her jib. Her jib cut's pretty good. She's jibbed for days. I'm gonna rip off the Band-Aid right now, chat. I don't think that Frostpunk 2 is gonna happen anymore. I'm making that call in real time right now. Wait, could he be part of my party? Wow, he could be part of my party? Really? I mean, his stats suck in comparison, so I'm not going to use him
Look
yet.
at all the food here.
But it's wild that he could be a party member. I didn't even realize that.
Mine there.
Auto recovery is not an option for me for some reason, and I don't know why.
Hey, maybe we could take some to go.
Oh, it's probably because there's a healing thing right here. Frostpunk 2 is probably not going to happen. Not because I stopped liking it. I do like it. It's just, it's way too much. And it's basically like, unless you're a strategy player, and even if you are a strategy player, it's almost impossible to tell what it is that you're looking at or what's happening. Unless you're already familiar with Frostpunk 2. And most people that are going into a stream, statistically, of Frostpunk 2 probably don't know what Frostpunk 2 is and are trying to learn more about it. It's barely legible even to me, and I'm the one that was playing it. Do I care about going down here? Mango pudding, sick. So probably no more Frostpunk 2 ever, unless, I don't know, unless the people demand it, and then I will bother with it. It's one of those games where you make a call and you start playing it on your own time. Does anyone else in the world use the word gib to mean drywall? Because we do in this part of the world. It's short for Gibraltar. Is that a real tiger?
What?
Short for Gibraltar board, and no, I am not shitting you. A tiger, what the hell is up with that? This floor serves our VIP guests. The tiger is my pet and also acts as part of our service package. Service package? A dining experience where our VIP guests watch a hungry man-eating tiger go berserk. It's one of our more popular services. Reviewers rave about how they can't get enough of the thrill and sense of superiority it offers. So your guests are just as sick as you are, gross. 15 gift subs to get stoked to play Frostpunk. I would do it. I would do it for that because, you know, that's an acceptable trade. It's an acceptable trade for like the hemorrhaging of viewers that would happen. It's not an easy equivalency, and it sounds and is insane to be like, yeah, I'm willing to, like, I'll take $90 for like to basically like have the number of viewership that I have at any point in time. But it would be used to fund things that are important, that could have a higher chance of bringing those same people back. I'm baked, I'm naked, I'm in bed. I'm just joking, I'm not. I'm not. I never. No jokes on this channel, dude. It's all straight up. You give me a proposition, I'll answer you honestly.
I'm not backing down.
I believe in telling you how it is, or how it seems to me. Is the tiger gonna be released? Are they gonna make me fight the tiger? Wang attacks with his wang. Do my policy, if you buy me a game, I'll do a full playthrough of it. I mean, I do respect that. That sounds like a good policy. I don't think that I would do it just because I don't know. It's because I just prefer having like a certain minimum amount of control over what happens on my channel. Which is one of the reasons why I respect you so much, Franny. Oh, they are going to make me fight it. It's because you're willing to give up like 30 to 40% of all visual and audio noise on your channel, and I'm just not willing to do that. I'm just not. Why? I prefer having like majority control over what's happening on screen.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I'm with
or like as far as like the audio soundscape goes. Do not get it twisted. I do respect it. I understand why I can't do paralysis prongs is because they don't want to. They don't want to model. They don't want to model me putting like an electric prod on the tiger. I get that.
I'm not backing down. I have secrets too.
Harry took out a compass. Evasion down. That's not really as much damage as I expected. Pretty good. It do be a tiger, but it also is one character. Its rage subsided. Well, let's see if we can do something about that.
You serious right now?
Boost everybody's attack. Yeah. Attack up. Like, the AoE could be worth it. May leave the enemy in range. We love that for us. 387. I think she has an attack that does more damage. Deals increased damage with status ailments. So this should do like 600 billion. No, it does 268, 269. I thought I was scared of this thing. Very obviously I'm not. There's no reason to be scared of it. You're responsible for like 80% of the spam. I know. I know. I don't want that for me. I am the cause of it, so I know how much it is to be on the delivering end of it and on the receiving end of it. I would not want to deal with somebody like me. And statistically, it's likely that there's other people like me out there, which scares me. Did you... I'm not gonna ask a question. I feel sorry for the dude that has to watch my 2-hour VOD. It used to be worse. It used to be way worse. Like on your stream, it used to be all the time. Like literally all the time. I think that what sealed the deal was you realizing that people could like double down. And people could do like the 2 different like TTS at the same time, making the whole thing basically incomprehensible. Oh man, those were good times. I used to have, between you and me, Franny, I used to have a notepad that had all the exclamation point commands on it. There were like 30 at some point. I don't know what happened to it. I mean, it's better I don't have it. It's definitely better for you and everyone involved that I don't have access to it anymore. That I don't know where it is. I need to restore my MP. 100 should do it. I thought you recovered MP. Oh my god. Oh my god. So once we have a command that activates all of them at once. He was researching on how to do that. Did you see that? In one of the group chats. He was putting in the legwork. And I believe in Sleep. I know that he'll figure it out eventually. Batbreaker, Giga Swing. How much would Tag Team Essence of Mayhem do? Come on. Get him. Hit him. Smack him. Kick him. That's cool. You're done now. This better do a huge amount of damage, that's all I'm saying. If this doesn't do 1,000,000 damage, I'm just gonna default to Batbreaker. Shield bash me. 333. You love to see it. Perfect guard, he's goated. Where is that one that gives me a bunch of... There it is. Perfect. That moan. What moan? Did I make a moaning sound? Did I do it? What do you mean? Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Batbreaker. 267. I'm never using that tag team thing again. It's a waste of time.
This is bad.
100 MP should do it. Tariner. Let's go. Shield bash me. He uses so much MP. I mean, it's frickin' sick, but still. Comes out so fast. That's what they said. It's the second time that I've heard you moan. I've had to clean up twice. Please stop from running out of clean pants. I don't know if I can stop. I think it just comes naturally to me. In more ways than one. AO, up top. Or down low. Too slow. Too slow, dude. Y'all have issues? God is judging us right now. I have it on good authority that not only is God okay with it, he's actually super down. He's DTF. He's down to faith with me. Or she, I don't know. I have not laid eyes on the image of God because I think it would make me go insane. Assuming that you know, the biblically accurate angels will have anything to say about it. 110,000, wow! Wow, wowie, wow, wow, wow. Wowie, wowie, wowie. We got healed up, that means that there's another boss coming. Raw ruby ore. Sick. I love rubies. D-gens unite. Yes, tear down the foundations of civility.
You think Mabuchi and the others
Society has had it good for too long.
We don't know what they're gonna throw at us, so...
Society has had it good for too long. We shall tear it all down at the seams.
Got it.
Tactical vest. Gear. Everybody already has a tactical vest. Is that right? Man, if only I sold all my stuff. Absolute safety shoes. Survival boots. I'm probably not going to use this guy. Probably not going to use him. Boost voltage, increase rate. Yeah, your next thing you're going to tell me is that I'm gonna interface with the rest of the game mechanics. Are you kidding?
Bliss.
Yes. What? Why is the default question no? Yes.
Bliss.
Yes. Yes. Stop.
Bliss.
Yes.
Okay.
Keep going. Yes. Yes. I'm ready. I'm ready for the boss fight. Ready.
Mabuchi.
Do it. Do it to me.
I've been waiting for you,
Been waiting for you, Kasuga, with me and my stupid haircut.
Satisfied until I choke the life
Ready
out of you
to do it.
personally.
Funny, because I heard you put a bounty on my head. That
If
means
you're
you're
lurking
gonna
or
have to
just
let
joining
someone
us,
else do it.
there is a... I need to put it up on screen again. Let's do this here. Do this here. Pin message. Manually unpinned or at end of stream. That is a poll that you just put in chat. Pinned at the top. Select the next game that you want to see after Yakuza Like a Dragon. Your vote actually matters.
Later,
When I
it'll be
ask for a
transit
poll, and whatever
the
gets chosen
afterlife.
actually has meaningful effects on the channel and how it operates.
This twerp, Mabuchi-han.
Which is also why I'm keeping the sub goal at the top, because when we ran a sub goal to ask
I'm good,
how people felt about
I'm
seeing
about to
what
make sure
subscriptions are
nobody
funding
thinks
on
little of
Twitch,
us ever again.
like 33% said, I don't like it, burn it to the ground.
With the Omi Alliance.
20% of people said that they don't mind it,
Those
it
men
doesn't
next to
affect them,
Lama are
their
skilled
viewing
fighters.
pleasure at all. And the
Assassins
other, I forget what percentage
You might
we're
say
at
they're the
already, like the
secret
other
weapons of the Yokohama
45% said that they either liked it or
And
loved
up
it.
there are more Omi Alliance men.
So it's
Our
gonna
chances
stay.
of winning the
I might
fight are very
change
low,
how it looks eventually,
Yeah,
like
I
for
get it.
2.0
We're up
stuff,
shit creek
but
without a paddle. But I don't care.
I think that overall
The fact
people
is, if we
like the
run,
transparency
Zhao
more
dies.
than not.
That's all that matters.
I think that deep down,
No
way
need to
down,
bristle,
people
Kasuga.
like enjoying, or people like knowing,
So you're itchy,
generally
Kasuga.
speaking, what their subscription
you?
funds go to.
Some fan of mine?
No. I'm a man
Ultra,
who's never
ultra,
forgotten
ultra,
how
super
Masumi
long term.
Arakawa stole my rightful
By
seat.
far the best thing that people can
What?
do is subscribe
You
and
know
then
this
leave their
scruffy-haired
subscriptions
punk,
recurring.
Tendo?
And the
I
reason
understand
why
it
is
can't be
because
shot.
Twitch has
Alive
created
and
this
kicking
system
somehow.
called plus points, which you might see
I think
sometimes
he
on
might be a
people's,
naughty little
on people's
secret of the
streams.
captain's.
And what plus points are is
This
like
charmer here is
it's like
Tendo.
recurring subscriptions or like just general subscriptions
Boxer?
contributing
No wonder
points,
he's a
and then
damn
if you hit 100 points consecutively over 3 months,
You two can
they
relax
increase
over
the
there.
amount of ratio
I think we'll have
of money
ourselves
that
a
you
little
get
side
per
show.
subscription. This is
Tendo
like a
seems
super
interested in who
like
you are.
future,
So
like
I'll
if I'm
leave
gonna
you
be doing
alive
this
just
part-time
long
thing to
enough
think
to
about, you don't
talk.
have to worry about it now.
Later,
It's your money.
I'll really
You know,
take my
do what
sweet
what
time
seems best with
toying
it.
with
I'm just
you.
letting you know that is one method that
Well,
helps me the most, because it
have
does
anything
help
to say?
gauge how
You're
much
really
play
hamming
I
it up
have
in
for
here.
upgrading the channel.
I think
Dude,
that
stop
means
self-promotion. How about
hurry
you
up
stop
and kill me?
sucking my wang for like 2 seconds? How about that? How about that? He's got the naginata again. Excuse you? Yeah, just like let it breathe, dude. You know what I mean? Like, just relax on that thing. You're Hawk-Tua-ing on it too much. I need a break. That's grotesque. Yeah. So is your not really good at insults, so I need you to fill in the blanks. It's not really a thing I do. Resolute counter. Well, I'm not gonna be attacking you, so it doesn't even matter. Perfect guards all around. Except for that. Reckless charge me. This should take care of this guy in the back. Never mind. I mean, it is gonna take the guy in the back. So I can say he prefers to dry? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. 374, baby. Bad breaker. You know, ever since I, like, made sure that I had, like, all the money that I needed in order to succeed in the game has suddenly become not that hard again. I'm sure that something is going to come up that we're going to get, like, extremely punished for thinking that way. But so far, it's not that bad. I am going to preemptively give myself MP and shit. Give myself MP. Yep, just keep chugging. Keep chugging, baby. Let the blood flow back where it's supposed to go to for a bit. Yeah, listen to Cyber. You should listen to Cyber always, anyway, and not just on this. But basically, anything that she says to you at any time, just take it as read. She's one of the coolest people that I could ever meet, or ever did meet. So, like, you know, you don't get cool without being also smart. You know what I mean? Obey me. Obey me now. Obey me, knaves. Pedal blast and kick. That was a good miss. Sparkling cannon. I remember when this guy scared me. I remember when this fight was a problem. Probably gonna have to fight the guys in the back. I'm not really stoked about. 330. Tekken somersault. I should watch Squid Game again. I don't know why I'm suddenly reminded of that. Squid Game was unironically good. I need to find the English dub version of it though if I'm gonna watch it. Because even if like if it's the only thing that I'm really paying attention to, I feel like I have to keep anything that I'm watching on the second monitor at all times. So that means that I can never listen to anything unless it's in English, even if it's probably objectively a better experience if it's not. It also has great commentary on current social issues, like the extreme economic and social stratification that's happening. You know, that whole song and dance. Damn, dude.
Here we go. Try this on the side.
You wanna go?
You stunting on me? Get back here, Franny. Back here, Nairo. Hit him with a bat. Look at all that job experience. Look at all that. Wow, dude. Wow. Wow. Amazing. Wow. Frick him up, Ichiban. Frick him up really good. I'm ready. Let me hit him.
Maybe you hadn't heard, but I'm a heavyweight boxing champ.
I'm ready.
I don't think you'd even make weight for the fight.
Yosuke Tendo, Omi Alliance Lieutenant, Ryodu Family Patriarch.
I wouldn't shame the Omi by taking you on.
Are you calling me bad? I don't think so,
I'll
bud.
be sure to keep an eye on you, though.
I think so.
Been a long time since I've been able to put my fist to good use.
Wow. It's been a while. Oh my head up high. It's been a while.
You're gonna regret letting us live.
Oh yeah.
I'm the heart of
Why don't you save it for the ring?
Been a while. Welcome in, Racknai. Enjoy your lurk. Thank you for keeping the average concurrent viewer count afloat.
When that guy sits down for a meal, he always saves the best tasting shit for last.
Omi Alliance Lieutenant Ishiota Family Patriarch.
I think that's fucking stupid. All that does is give someone else the chance to eat it first.
They're gonna fight me.
Warmed up yet, everyone? Guys?
Oh, shut up. I need to save my energy for this shit, so don't make me answer stupid
They did a
questions.
great job on the sweat textures.
Hey, hotshot. If you've got anything up your sleeve, now's the time.
Yeah. That's you, right? Make some magic.
Yeah, just throw a grenade at them or something.
No need for that. You haven't played your last card yet. In fact, here he comes now.
What does that mean? Is it Nanba-chan? It's Nanba-kun.
I, Millennia, Blade of Mikola.
Wow,
thinks
what a dreamboat, wow.
Is a Chad-type
Wow,
Sigma, grind-setting Rizlord.
Wow.
For real.
Funny
For
thing.
real.
I wasn't expecting to come back.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm
Trust me,
back.
man. I thought I was done getting
Oh,
dragged
God.
into your messes. But for
Cox
some
Iron
reason,
Pipe.
I couldn't stop worrying about you guys.
For some reason I couldn't stop worrying about you.
So I'm here.
You were all I could think about.
Your fight.
All I
was
could
mine
daydream about. Whenever I closed my eyes, I saw you in the forefront of my brain. In my gray matter, all I saw was you dudes, always everywhere, inescapable, dreaming you were there. I saw after images
Nobody's killed you
of you
yet.
sitting across from me at the
And
breakfast
nobody left
table.
to stab in the back.
Lunch,
Leave it to
dinner,
the Yakuza to hit
after
the
dinner,
belt.
dessert.
I know I fucked up. But
I was undergoing extreme psychosis where I was imagining you everywhere. Everybody had your face.
from now on,
Everybody sounded
I'm
like
with
you.
them.
It was honestly hell.
I owe you guys an apology.
Oh no! Jeez. You put the hood on, man. That's how you know he's serious. You know he's serious.
Fine. Let's do this.
You should, dude. I'm not a chiropractor, right? But I don't think that your bones should sound like that
Looks
when
like
you
beefed up a bit while
adjust
you were
your
away.
neck. Like when people do that, when people do like the neck head readjustment thing, I don't know how they're not freaked out. They're gonna like accidentally snap their own neck or like sever their own spinal cord.
Normal? Well, I did want to impress you guys.
I'm sure if they know what they're doing, like if they're professionally shown, but I doubt that accounts for everybody.
You're Get serious.
Oh, you forcibly replaced Sayoko for some reason? I mean, I guess I'm fine with that. I guess that's okay. We're gonna take care of all the chat. Just like normal. I don't think I've upgraded Nanba at all. So like, him being here is actually a problem for me. I get that on account of the lore or whatever, it's important for him to be here. Powerful skill unlocks a condensed stream of superior stank. Deals heavy fire damage to all enemies. To all enemies everywhere. It seems absurdly strong. Essence of Pyro Prison. Wow, that actually looks pretty cool. What's the badge next to Cyber's name? I ain't gonna do her like that. She's already subbed. There's nothing that she could do even if she wanted to do her Prime subscription. Stop baiting my trash. Leave my babies alone. I'm subbed with a 6-month reoccurring sub. Yeah. Yeah, Franny. The only thing that you should be saying to Cyber is, yes, ma'am. What can I give you? What can I get you, ma'am? Can I fluff your pillows, miss? Can I get you? Can I refresh your beverage, miss? Anything else that you say to Cyber is too much. She should want for nothing, and that's about where it begins and where it ends. I guess just shove him. Is that gonna stun him? Probably not. Came stricken with fear. That's not good. Just keep paralysis pronging in. I mean, the big bosses, I understand why, but they just become like such insane sponges. 382. Okay, she needs to be healed. Never mind. I'm not going to worry about that. I am going to hit him with money, though. To see if this actually does, like, a little bit of damage. I mean, it does, like, 500 or so. Something like that. That's pretty good. Let's give her Stamina Max, which should heal her full. It's so gross having, like, unlimited items, basically. Rolling Kick could be good. I don't really need to worry about, like, the MP usage. 272 is not bad. Is all he's going to be doing is countering? Fat stack slap. Yeah, it's about 500. That's pretty freaking good. Teching him. I'm teching him now. 285, nasty. I guess that's his, like, central gimmick, is just, like, countering all the time. Can you recover from your fear, please? I don't think that I'm really expecting a lot from you. Give her... Feed her one of the... Don't I have, like, super buns? No. Shark fin bun? Yeah, give it to her, yeah. Yeah. Shadow Stitch? No. Flying Crane. It's better... If it has light damage, it had better bleed then. It didn't. Way too much time. Good to go. Welcome in, OMG, level up. Yes, it is I, Ansem, Seeker of Booty. Wait, no, you can be Ansem. That's fine. If you want to RP as Ansem, go for it. I'm not even gonna remotely pretend like I understand anything that happens in Kingdom Hearts. But I think I know who Ansem is. He is the white-haired antagonist, which does not narrow it down literally at all. And is also not the same as like a time lapse or like time warp Ansem, like an alternate reality Ansem. Just play Kingdom Hearts, all right? You'll know what I'm talking about. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if anybody really knows what's happening in Kingdom Hearts. I think that we're all just doing a series of back-to-back educated guesses, which is, you know, which is just how that game is. Welcome in, OMG. Oh, another Gatorade, please. Do you need my balls to be used as a boxing speed bag? I don't know shit. I watch like somebody break down Kingdom Hearts as a whole to me. Not to me personally. They did it in a YouTube video. And I still, like, I rewatched that like 3 times. It was like 50 minutes long. And I still don't know what was happening. Just strike him down. He should die from this. Oh, we haven't even met Ansem yet. 144,000 experience. Level up. Level up. Nauseating breath. Stapler strike. Platter shatter. Well, now that I know that Nanba has, he actually has like crazy AoE stuff, I'm probably gonna permanently replace Sayoko with Nanba. Assuming I'm not losing him again. Assuming.
You saved my ass again. How many times does that make now?
He plotted Kingdom Hearts, or was the chosen one until he was the one to break it all?
I have to.
Then what is Mickey doing?
What's your plan now?
What's Mickey's role in all this?
I mean, as long
why
as
does
you're
Mickey
here,
have a?
do you wanna help me out a little bit longer?
Why does Mickey have like a trench coat? Why he doing that? Why?
What I really need.
I've never seen him do. Are we sure that Mickey is a king? Like full stop. How do we know Mickey is a king? Because I've never seen him do any king stuff.
Hey,
there's two times I've seen Mickey Mouse
after everything I did
in
to
Kingdom
you guys,
Hearts. One,
selfish as I was,
is like indirectly through a letter that he leaves for his subjects when he's like, yeah, I gotta go like kill the Keyblade or whatever. And then again when he's hanging out with Riku in like the Bizarro dimension. And that's it. That's like the only two. That's the only two times I've ever seen Mickey. Was when he's
crazy.
explaining that he was in like the.
Really? Who's the one who came back?
He was in the Dark Zone.
For real.
And again when he was hanging out with Riku.
You guys have a screw.
He doesn't actually do any king stuff. They just say he's a king.
To admit you like us.
Shut up.
It would be like me being called like a beautician, right? Like if everybody in chat just started telling everyone that I was a beautician, and then we all refer to me as being a beautician. Have you ever seen me do somebody's makeup or curate anybody's nails? No. Maybe that should be like a flag for you. I'm probably not a beautician. I mean, my eyeshadow is on point or whatever it is. I think I'm just very tired.
You call that a shake? Come on.
I think I'm just very tired. That was the original stated design was just me being very tired. My brother said you treated him well, as he should. He stayed with Gomi Jewel was as comfortable as possible. Hey, shouldn't you be apologizing? You locked his brother up for 6 months. He probably doesn't have to, actually. My brother was actually saying he was going to ask the lady who was his chaperone at Gomi Jewel to marry him. So considering how happy he is, I guess it's hard to say mad at them. His freedom may have been restricted, but that doesn't mean we didn't treat him as an honored guest. Zhao's locked up too. Where is he? Looking for me? Is he just standing there the whole time? Are you okay, man? Do I look okay? I've never got my ass kicked that hard in my whole life, but you made it here on your own. I wouldn't say that. Follow me, Kasuga-kun. I've got to introduce you to someone. Sorry, but I gotta restrict this to just Kasuga-kun. Don't worry, we won't be long.
Yo.
Wait a second. Is there any stuff in here? Shit.
Kasuga-kun. Follow me.
So, who's
I don't like this guy's jacket.
An old friend.
I don't like any jacket that looks like ribbed for her pleasure.
Prefers to meet with you alone, if that's
I don't know
possible.
why, but it's like setting off my fight or flight
you?
response.
More or less. Thing is, he's with the Omi Alliance.
What's his name?
I don't know. Maybe like it's a combination of that jacket along with
ask him myself.
like the almost radioactive pattern of what he's got going on underneath, and then the elongated like Gucci shorts, along with what appears to be slacks underneath, and then like biker punk.
It's been a while, Aniki.
It's been a while. Wow. Oh my head up high.
Shit! Mitsu! You're okay! I don't know if okay is the right word. But I seem to be doing better than you, at least.
Been a while.
What's going on, man? I never caught up with you after I got out of prison.
Oh my head up high. Wolfers is now following me on Twitter. Let's go.
Rockin'! Even though we're only alliance, inside, I'm still
berries and cream, berries and cream. I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream.
Wolfers. I'm gonna follow Wolfers back on Twitter.
Find out.
Does. But I had to say one thing.
The last thing that Wolfers posted was
what?
Arakawa-san,
on
he's about to go all
26th of May 2023. I'm going to like that post.
You'll need strong allies.
There it is.
More than he's already got.
That's what we call the business networking, baby.
I'm sorry.
We're networking out here.
I'll be in touch.
I've seriously, I've legitimately considered deleting my Twitter, and not for any of the reasons that you would think, because Twitter is like a fucking cesspool that only gets worse by the day, but because I believe that it groups you into something, some category or some. Oh, that's right. My thing isn't charging because I unplugged it in order to put my Xbox controller in. But because I think it groups you in some way.
To the Yokohama Lumang?
And if you do anything, if you say keywords or behave in some way that it isn't expecting whatever group it slotted you in to behave like, then it doesn't circulate your stuff. So for example, I will see people that have posted like about their ham sandwich, right? They will post about like their ham sandwich or something, and then the Twitter algorithm circulates that to like 2,000 people, right? I get that there's not a ton of people out there that are looking for self-help life advice based off of Greco-Roman philosophy from 2,000 years ago. I understand that. That's not the only thing that I post about, but I do be posting about that sometimes.
Yeah.
So I think that I'm like, I don't think I'm shadow banned, but the algorithm just doesn't know where to send my posts. So maybe if I just like restart my account, then it'll regroup me in some other way.
I have someone in mind.
Twitter has a serious brown problem that nobody is addressing. I could see that. It has all sorts of issues that aren't being addressed or being actively made worse. Brandy, you got something to say to me?
You'd give the Lumang to the Komi Jewel?
Yeah, I know. Up to now, the two factions have been like oil and
got something to say to me, bud?
The world's changing.
I'm here. I'm paying attention to you. You have my undivided attention. I'm barely paying attention to what's happening in the game as is. What can I do for you?
Everyone will accept the merger, of course.
What's on your mind?
I'm sure we'll lose members.
Come on, tell me. Don't be shy.
The overall situation.
Don't be shy. I'm looking right at you, eye to eye.
Or die.
Yeah. I think I see.
What do you want to talk about? In RP, I cross my legs and then I fold my fingers together.
Going extinct. Meanwhile,
going, drag him back in.
Home. So both your people and her people will be better off. Everyone's a big happy.
I still think about Star Trekker, by the way. I keep thinking like eventually I'm gonna have enough time to like play it and enjoy it on its own terms.
Yeah, I do. You're a good guy with a big old heart.
I miss it. I miss Star Trek. There's just something about it that is just enough that you need to pay attention to in order to get just like recurring dopamine loops out of it. But it is also its own form of laid back, and that is like mowing the lawn.
How grateful he really is.
Sounds like you plan on making a big request.
I don't think I'll be streaming it again. Maybe. I don't know. I honestly, people like Star Trekker a lot. So if we're talking just from like a streaming interest standpoint, people would get more mileage, no pun intended, out of Star Trekker. Pun sort of intended now that I think about it.
He should. We all owe you big time.
Look, lady, whatever you're selling, I ain't buying, yo.
Well, my name is Skylar White, yo. My husband is Walter White, yo.
My public service announcement for the day is get yourself a coffee warmer. I'm just saying, you might have lived your life up until this point without a coffee warmer. You have been living it wrong. Oh, where is the... I need to go to this place here in order to get something for... Good sound. I don't want to fight these guys. Can I not fight these guys? I don't want to fight anybody. I know it's a JRPG. I know that I'm supposed to get out of my way. I know that I should be doing things. Oh my god. You're gonna make me fight anyway. Throw thumbtacks at them. Kill them. Kill them. Kill them. Kill them. Did you ever get the coffee creamer heater frother? No. That sounds incredibly good. I should do that. it sounds like something that I would really be into. I also like those, like the whipped cream that's meant for coffee that you just spray on top of coffee, dude. I just love the sweetness that's on top of the, like the sweet coldness that's on top of the sweet hotness. I mean, I'm an American, so like I have like infinitely more sugar in my system than I should anyway. So like, what's a little bit more, right? So just like the idea of having something that is frothy and sweet and you know, cold and foamy and all these different textures and God, dude, I'm kind of fucking nutting just thinking about it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not that. You know, I'm a simple man. If you want to basically speed run your way into my heart, get me a coffee frother. Then you haven't lived either. It's true, I haven't. I don't want to fight anymore. I don't. I just want to get gear for my dude. Can we just agree on that? Can I just have that? I feel like this is more effort that I should need to put in for this. Vulgar. You know, sometimes you gotta roll around in the mud a little bit, you know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta get a little bit nasty. I cannot believe I watch you. I would never say such words. Yeah, dude. It has been a while. This is not me goading you, mind you. But it has been a while since you've said something that is just over the top enough for me to time you out for like 10 minutes. It's been a while, actually, since I've timed you out for 2 weeks. Which is normally what I do. I'm probably gonna have to fight one more time. I'm gonna keep Nanba in my squad. I'm basically never touching Sayoko again, if I can help it. Ever. This is where you want to go. I'm probably gonna have to fight at least one person unless I can stay outside their vision cones. Stop. Is this it? No, I have to loop around. Just keep going. Just keep going. Just keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going about your business. I'm gonna have to fight them. They're going down the street that I need to be in. Huh? What? No, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't want to do any side stories. I'm not doing any side stories. There was nothing indicating to me that there was going to be a side story happening. If you like side quests or sub quests in RPGs, I'm happy for you. I'm not going to do them in this. I just want again to find out why my dad shot me. That's all I care about. That's all. That is all I'm concerned with right now. Wonder Gown. This is fine. Tactical vest, sure. Babies. Babies. Stoic Prage now. I'm getting to it, dude. I had to move my ghost energy drink. Red berry flavor. They need to come out with more flavors, okay? That's all I'm saying. As is the case with burgeoning communities, it's perfectly reasonable to believe that Raymond was by himself that day, representing a precious opportunity for viewer engagement. Not 1 minute passed, nay 5, nay 20, nay 30, but 50 Earth minutes passed before Raymond was believed to have been met by a serious response. No one knows what happened to Raymond during this time, but were he a mere mortal, it's believed he simply tapped out and watched old Vine compilations or booted up League of Legends only to get verbally shot on by his own team and unranked by the most toxic late 30-year-olds seen this side of the gamer space. Today, on this holy day of most holy of holy days, we will occasionally break for prayer in the name of Raymond, so he might hear us wherever he is, whatever state he's in. Unlike I heard him when he asked me a question I didn't respond for 50 minutes. Rage Raymond. Rage him.
Hello. Nice run for the
Bridge.
Today we have a
Bridge him.
Pete Rat Gumai Kandai.
Bridge.
Gilai Bilai. Pete Rat Kumai Candle. It's like it open, so he can.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, in the name of Raymond, I expose you to this.
Pete Rat,
You must suffer as he did when I did not answer him for an extremely long time over something very basic. Yeah, I'm doing my hair tomorrow. What do you mean you're doing your hair tomorrow?
Be right back.
What do you mean you're doing your hair tomorrow? What do you mean? For who? For me?
Good boy.
Oh, there's a taxi here. I didn't even realize.
Good boy. It's Pete Raton.
Washing it?
I'll be right.
Why?
Good boy. A rat-a-tat-tat. A rat-a-tat.
At least they aren't eating the dogs and eating the cats. Yeah. You have the concept of a plan to not let that happen.
Dear. I'm guarding my pizza.
Sorry, every time they launch this thing, I forget. I forget how long it is. It's like 2 minutes long.
My has a strong beauty cord.
It's still super funny to me. I'm gonna admit that to you. Is it the funniest thing imaginable? No. But it does do something for me.
I like my beauty cord.
Can I just go to the objective, please? What is happening?
Crap.
Stop. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. I know that you probably want to see that. I'm sure that it was going to be super funny and quirky and awesome and high quality, just like the rest of Like a Dragon is. I don't care. I just want to see why. I just want to know why my adopted dad does not like me no more. That's all I care about.
Captain Takabe said it would be okay.
Funniest thing is the Irish driving alert is the advert is the funniest thing ever. I don't know if I could show that.
I already know why you've come.
I mean, I don't think I'm gonna get DMCA'd over it. I don't think I'd actually get in trouble over it. You've done us a
great service. I would not.
But it's one of those things where it's like you show it to like people that you're really close to.
The clan's gonna pull through.
And understand, like, you know that they have like extremely dark humor. Did he try to shoot you? Yeah, I want to figure out why. Does this reasoning matter? Yes. Because up until, like, I threw myself in jail for him, right? Or basically to, like, save my clan. And I got a nice letter from him saying, like, hey, I think of you as a son. I think that it's super neat that you're finally getting out of jail. We're going to celebrate.
You just
and
know
then
everything, huh?
Casca had to stay in for a few more years because he got into a fight.
Tell you what I do know.
And then when I saw my adopted dad again, he acted like he didn't even know me, for one. And then when I did see him face to face, he acknowledged me but then shot me. I want to know why. To serve him the duck? You serve him the duck.
Their only protection. Now it's crumbling. That's a matter of life or death for them. Already rumors are flying into Jincho's political circles. Rumors that Ogikubo's lost
Serve
his
him the cock.
I'm sure Aoki got those whispers
In the channel point redeem section, you're going to notice that there's a new a special stream challenge that's there. That you can mag dump your points into if you have an excess. It is going to probably be one of the most cursed stream specials that I've ever done on the channel. It's going to be deeply unpleasant for everyone involved.
Will become the new party chair.
So yeah, you should fund it.
I don't get it. Why does he want to?
Do y'all not know why the duck is important? I do not know why the duck is important.
Party chair
I know that it was going to be Asuka. Asuka and him were gonna go hang out over the duck.
Therefore, he'll control the nation.
We're gonna go eat duck.
Will be under his thumb.
I'm sure that you're referring to like the very beginning cutscene.
Especially if I'm right about his next move.
Oh my god, it is my favorite, and do not hate me if I get this wrong, my favorite trash octopus person. Illa Sailing is another very talented VTuber.
At a time like this,
they play lots of interesting games. They have a nice voice. I recommend everybody pay attention to them and give them your credit card information. How was your stream? Welcome in, Elaine Breyer. Welcome in, everybody. Prepare to be boarded.
I could guarantee
Joke's on you.
of the seats.
I don't know if you knew this, but your invitation may have been lost in the mail. You're pre-invited to
I'll send
board.
Bleach Japan to the districts. where the
Okay,
citizens'
all of us
Liberal
are
Party is
that
weakest.
have been here
Bleach
are
Japan
extremely
can
well
influence votes
adjusted
anywhere.
and non-threatening.
They're incredibly popular.
And you know when
Plus,
you
they
know
have my
that
endorsement.
they're for realsies when they
A victory
preface
for the party would, of
you coming to
course,
hang out
move
with them
your
that way. Look at the texture of those
personal
vestments.
political goals forward.
Good hunter.
Thank you, Elaine Breyer,
following.
for following. I appreciate it.
Tell
Credit
me,
card information is required.
do you think you have the power to maintain?
I mean, I've already
party
been
stability
banned
right
once on
We don't
PlayStation
want it
Network.
breaking up for lack of support.
So like you can, but you can. It's
talk that way to
unbanned.
the
So if
house,
you
but
want
not to me.
Illith, you can go onto my PSN account and buy $180 in
Appoint me to
Roblox
party chair and
currency if
hold
you
an
really
election.
want to. Whatever
If
makes
you
you
don't,
happy.
I'll be
To be
forced to
honest
make
with you.
public the nature of Ogikubo
For those of you that have stuck around, I am pro stoic. I'm a self-help life advice variety VTuber. Occasionally, or at like a channel redemption, I will offer random self-help life advice based off of the ancient Greco-Roman philosophy that I've been practicing steadily for 10 years and probably for the rest of my life.
Can stop me. That is, if you think you can find one.
And I play variety games, like Yakuza Like a Dragon, which we're like chapter 10 out of 15 on. I don't have a niche genre. I don't have a particular series or franchise of game that I focus on. I used to be a Final Fantasy XI private server streamer, but then something called the clappening happened, and now I'm full on variety streaming. I'm basically a loft. I am on a boat myself, drifting in a sea of other opportunities. Just trying to make my way downtown. And I'm homebound. Making my way downtown, walking fast, talking fast, and I'm homebound.
It was pure coincidence that
Oh my god, let's go. I'm surging, but I love what I've seen of the Yakuza games.
Wouldn't you agree?
Full disclosure, I have not played any of the mainline ones.
One thing I don't believe is
the only reason that I'm playing this one currently is because it's like an offshoot. Because I have what the gamer doctors have referred to as sequelitis, which means that if I'm gonna play a franchise, I feel honor bound to play it from the very first game all the way up to whatever the latest one is out. So there's a huge risk that if I was to actually start with Yakuza Kiwami, I'm essentially dedicating my channel to being a Yakuza channel until all of them are done. Marathon franchises with me, Stoic is fun. I thought about it. But that's like if for some reason, and I don't do things for viewership alone. I take it into consideration. If I want to play something, I will play it. I don't worry about the numbers to the best of my ability. I don't worry about numbers going up and down. The line is going to ultimately do what it wants, with or without me doing my best or me acting in good faith, right? But I also enjoy being able to pivot, and it is rough for the people that, like, if I'm not enjoying something, I always give the reservation clause at the beginning of a new game. Like, I reserve the right, if I'm not interested in this, to pivot away. And with most games, I think that is easier for people to choke down. For games that are like long-form JRPGs, it's harder because, you know, there's going to be people who are super into that playthrough.
Well, that's a long story.
It's like it's a cost-benefit analysis thing for me.
Aeon Tower.
It's only like 12 games. Play a good game. Like what? What would you consider to be a good game, Franny? Doom? Because I already took that from you. Honestly, not a bad pull though. Yakuza 0 is a good time. I know that all the Yakuza games are super good. It's on my bucket list to actually like do my due diligence and play through games that I know are good for their own sake. And Yakuza is on that list. That's what they want you to do? What is the badge next to your name? Shut up, Franny. Franny, shut up. Franny, they've been in here for like 2 seconds. Franny, shut your hot wet mouth. Now. No. He knows what it means. There's not a soul alive that isn't aware of what an Amazon Prime subscription is. Maybe grandmas that are like, "Oh, Sonny, I've heard that I get some sort of like subscription on something that's like called Twatch or something, like TikTwatch, I think it's called. Can you help me understand what that is, and also help me figure out how to call my son on this new timey phone that I got? They're asking, tell him he does this. I'm not gonna do it. You do it. You tell him. You care fucking much. Elaine, I can't help but notice that you have a crown next to your name. That crown means that you have subscribed to Amazon Prime at least once before, or currently are on a free trial. If you meet the requirements, it means that you have an Amazon Prime subscription that is free to give to anyone. At no cost to you, you can support your favorite streamer, whether it be Illith Sailing, whether it be OMG Level Up, whether it be me, whether it be It's Franny B, anybody that you want to give like a little bit of an up nod to, and a little bit of spending cash for like a coffee maybe, you could do it for free. It's already built into the cost of your Amazon Prime subscription. Yeah, I know, dude. I know you wanted me to say it. You wanted me to say it just to say it, because you like it. Because people have this idea that I have a really nice voice, and they want to hear me say it. They want to hear me say things with my voice out loud. It's wild. Gotta say, Kasuga, you hungry? Well, sure, I'm always willing to eat, then I'll let you have this. That's almost verbatim what It's for Any Piece says. I've heard it so many fucking times. It's for Any B and I have basically like the same brain at this point, where I think that it's safe to say that he'll say something, or I'll say something, and then the other person just starts saying it of their own volition without either of us being like super aware of how it started. Like the true thing, I don't know if I think that he started it, but now I'm not sure. And I think Shumi unironically did it once. I actually had no idea it was for Prime, even though I know I have Prime sub. Okay, well, that validates the shit out of Franny, and now he's gonna say it twice as much. I'm not gardening. I'm not gardening. Stop. I just wanted to talk to you for food. Let me talk to you for food. I'm also not doing karaoke. Sorry. It's just not gonna go down. It just ain't going down like that. I just ain't doing it. I thought you were selling me food. Why do you have a food icon if you're not going to actually let me get food here?
Welcome.
Stop. Thanks. No, I want to talk to the lady. Is the lady give me food?
I'm Ichiban. If you're the cup, so
Yeah. Yeah. No, okay. You don't do food. The icon was lying to me. Let me out. Oh, I have to talk to him, of course.
Listen.
I just wanted to believe it meant I was a princess. You are a princess. Also, just for the future, you can change the icon if you want. Like, depending on certain conditions. I don't know if you've met any of them, but for example, you can change it to like the wolf icon, that not like a literal wolf icon, but like the headpiece from Elden Ring. Okay. Like if you went to TwitchCon, you could like swap it to the TwitchCon thing and recommend it if you don't want to hear me do that bit. Is Friday night at karaoke? Maybe. I should probably finish Baldur's Gate 3 at some point. You and me both, dude. Hmm? I'm certain that I am the only person on the planet that is still in map 1 of Act 1 in Baldur's Gate 3.
Yo.
I've seen the second map. That's it. I've seen the second map, and I interacted with one NPC, and then got extremely annoyed that if you do or say certain things to them without realizing it, that they shut you out of what is like one of the only shopkeepers that you find on that map early on. Okay. You want me to just go all the way down? I mean, it's coming up on that time, chat. If you've enjoyed this, make sure that you follow. It helps me out a lot, more than you might expect. If you like this a ton, consider subscribing. It gets you ad-free viewing and a ton more emotes and helps me out. Every single dollar goes back into the channel in some way. Currently, it's helping to pay off this freaking iPhone 13 that I'm using to capture my mouth movements more accurately. The next stream is going to be a big one tomorrow. It's going to be a diplomacy is not an option as part of like a free key sponsorship thing that I got. And then we're going to chase it immediately with Space Marines 2 with its Franny B and Sleep Monster. And then possibly, don't quote me on this, maybe Shumi will do something afterward. I'm not sure. I'll have to see what she wants to do. But yeah, I will see you tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard, regional equivalent. Let's find somebody to rage you guys out to. Please not the Sotat. That's so sweet. Yeah. I didn't know that you streamed. Do you stream? Do you stream? I'm investigating. Pretty profile. Pretty profile picture. You stream? I'm looking. You do stream. We will watch your career with great interest. You have a very pretty model. What the fuck? Hang on. We're gonna watch you in 4K. Give me a second.
This is a completely different character.
I'm looking respectfully.
Don't. This is my character.
Oh no. No, yes, it's happening. Yes, it's happening.
Okay, let me see if I can.
The server is currently congested. Top tier Final Fantasy 14
also
gameplay that you can expect from it. Have the population issues calmed down at all? I remember the servers being so full that they actually pulled it from sale.
Okay, yeah, I had to zoom it in because of the other game.
We're gonna scoot it forward a little bit.
I actually, I love that I can put windows here and get away with it. Top Hat, welcome in. Hello.
10 out of 10 voice. I will look forward to your streams. Let us park it there. .tv. Let's see. We rated Cliff yesterday. We rated Glitch semi recently. It's Leo T is streaming. Welcome in, Alyssa, Ishida. Listen, we're gonna raid out in a moment, but I love that you're here. Alyssa is a super nice individual that runs charities, helps support charity stuff. Very nice to listen to. Was last playing TCG Simulator. It's been a while since we rated It's Leo T, so let's do that. It's Leo T is a tea lion VTuber that knows a lot about and enjoys tea. Has a super cute voice. And she's playing Lobotomy Corporation, which she's about 80,000 times more proficient than me at. Y'all are so sweet. It's just how we roll here. I don't know how or why, but my community just lives and breathes being wholesome and supportive. They just love it. They fucking love it. Except for Franny, but you know, that's why I put him in the dirty room. I ain't wholesome. You are. You might not think that you are. I'm here. What I miss, we're gonna be rating out. I want some whole. Yeah, okay. I'm not wholesome. Listen, you are though. Y'all are just like the bee's knees. You know that? You know that, chat? I will see you tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard. Be there or be square if you can risk such a thing. And I will see you for Diplomacy is not an option into Space Marines 2. Bye. 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 It was nice to meet you, Elaine Breyer. And thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid, Elith. Thank you. Bye. 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 Bye.